How's it going? Happy Sunday. It is nice to finally be back on live after a card, a kind of all right card, and we're paneling up tonight. So we've got that to look forward to. It's going to be a little bit different from the vertical streams I've been doing, obviously, over the last month or so. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoy the ride. We're going to have Giuliano on, Brutali's coming on, and hopefully Idaho will be on as well. And we're going to talk about this card and other stuff, I guess. Trying not to swear. Hope everyone's well. I'll make sure I got my phone handy so I can send those links out. What is good? What is good? Oh, are you now? Yeah. Yeah. I kind of agreed to do it during the week. I've been flying solo a little bit too much lately and I've been getting tired of the sound of my own voice. Pretty much. I change a lot. How you doing, JVD? What's good, man? Hope you're well. I'm going to try to go no longer than an hour and a half today. Monday's always a rough one for me. So I need to get that beauty sleep in. You know what I mean? There's not too much to talk about with this card, but there's a few things that piss me off. And I'm still pissed off about the Newcastle result earlier on. Not so much the result, but more the stuff that happened during the game that has annoyed me. And I know more Arsenal fans than anybody else. And they are pretty fucking smug right now. It's not been a while since we spoke. In fact, how was she? Not so much how was she, how was the experience? I don't really need specific details, nor do I want them. However, seeing as you brought it up, come on, bro. You know what I'm asking about? I'm not going to say it unless you say it's okay to talk about it. How was the experience? I'll leave it like that. I want names, I want faces, I want not so much details. Actually, I want the how. I want the how this went down. Because it seems it's like an extremely it would have seemed like a very unlikely situation for you. But yet it happened. So I need to know. Tight. Well, of course. Of course it was. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Would you say you've got more of a fever or a plague? Or is it too early to tell? How you doing, Westy? What's good, bro? Nice to have you here. I'm so glad I didn't do well, I'm both glad and not glad that I didn't do a watch along for the Newcastle game earlier on, because you would have seen a side to me that would have been rather disturbing. Some rage was felt. Certainly some inner rage. So what is it? What is it, JVD? Is it a fever or a plague? Or none of the above? Has it put you off for the rest of your life? I'm intrigued to know. Because I remember my first time. And I never went back. Other demographics never had a chance ever again after that moment. I was sold. It feels weird to be in a bigger box today. I'm not sure that I'm feeling it. I like the comfort of a nice tidy box. I'm met at work, half Cantonese, fever perhaps. It's a good place to start. Are you going to be returning for a second helping? Is the question. Or was it like a Has your immune system sorted the situation out? Half chips, half fried rice, yeah. Let's fucking go. I'm just gonna send the link out to the boys. Hang on a second. I like a tidy box also. Are we still talking about the same thing? She's my girlfriend, so probably. Fucking hell, that escalated quickly. That's how it starts, mate. That is how it starts. But fortunately, I mean, you don't have your own place yet, right? Or you do, but it's not really yours. Yours. There's some stuff we've got to make sure that we're clear on before you get yourself in serious danger. That's all I'm going to say. But congratulations. It's so funny after all the slander you gave me, after all the times I talked about my misadventures with Asian women, you have now dabbled in the pool yourself. And I've got to say, it's quite satisfying for me. Very happy for you, sir. Wait, did you say half Cantonese? So where's she from? I let you say that without even questioning it. So she's half Chinese, and what's the other half from? This is very important. Fast women are dangerous women. All women are dangerous. Don't get it twisted. If they have a box between their legs, be scared. Or be prepared, is what I would say. That's been my well, I was gonna say 40 years of experience, but to be honest, it's more like 20. I was a bit of a late bloomer. To be honest, I didn't even know until she told me, "Yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked." Half white. Mm. So I'm assuming that the father is white? Must be. There's usually a celebration when an Asian man bags a white woman for some reason. Like it's a difficult thing to do these days. There's a parade, there's a party. He gets hoisted up on the shoulders. There's a celebration. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently white women are quite hard to bag. Little do they know. Not only are they easy to bag, but they are very difficult to get rid of. Much like a bad rash. Much like a bout of herpes. Not that I would know anything about that. But yeah, it sounds amazing. Congratulate the mother's white. Wow. Mm. Color me surprised. That's unusual. Chinese man and a white woman. Don't see that every day. Okay. Must be a very interesting character. Sorry, I'm zoning out here. But I'm glad we delved into this. Gee, she started like serving me the other day and I was dumbfounded. That would be the Asian side. Wait until the white side comes out. It's a very interesting mix, that one. Because domination and servitude don't really mix in a human being. So she's definitely got a split personality. Don't say I didn't warn you. But that is definitely the Asian side that is in control right now. The Asian side's always in control at the beginning. And then things happen. Time goes on, and before you know it, your balls are in her purse. Dead chat tonight. It always starts out a little bit dead, to be honest. I always expect it to be dead, to be fair. I'm the amount of relief that washes over me when one person starts talking. Because I mean, as you know, with me, I can talk in a room by myself. I've got no issues. I'll just yap away. But it is nice to have people turn up. I love how JVD got an Asian girlfriend and came to Frankie for some expert advice. He didn't really come for expert advice. He just came to it was more like gloating, I guess. Gloating is probably not fair. It was more just like, guess what I did? But I didn't know it was his girlfriend at the time, so my opinion is slightly changed now. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I can definitely give you some pointers on it. If I know something, it's about dating Asian women. How to fail at it spectacularly. But the ride is always fun. I'll give it that much. But JVD, you obviously don't have a lot of experience in this area, so I will say this. They are liars and they are frauds, and they will say anything under the sun to get you to believe that they are rational, normal human beings until they've got you locked in, and then it's over. So just remember I said that. Pace yourself slowly. It wouldn't be a Sunday if it didn't turn into some kind of relationship advice channel. Probably about 3 months left, if I'm being real. No, if she's already telling you that she's your girlfriend, you're fucked. And you've just gone, oh, I am. Oh, okay. You should have locked that down from the beginning. You failed the first test. How you doing, Good Noodle? What's good, bro? It's been a while since I've seen you around. Are you at work at the moment? I'm assuming not because it's Sunday. But who knows? I've personally been really, really good. Work is picking up as it's getting really stressful, but I've already got another 2 weeks before I have a 2-week holiday. So I shouldn't be bitching too much. There are certain perks of having a very stressful job. She's taking me out for dinner tomorrow. This is another thing you want to establish fast and establish early. And make sure she's got money and don't start paying. Do not start paying. You are cooked. You are cooked. But there's ways of getting cooked. You can get absolutely flame grilled or you can get lightly seasoned and sauteed. It sounds like she's going for the sauteing approach. You know, she's preparing the meat the correct way rather than just throwing you straight on the barbie. Keeping a woman isn't difficult. You just have to be superior to them in every way, which biologically isn't difficult. Keeping them has never been a problem for me. The problem for me has been realizing that they're insane, which they all are, and then getting rid of them in a clean manner. That's always been my challenge. I've been in several relationships throughout my life that I've wanted to end and have dragged on for way too long. Way too long. There was one that I decided I wanted to leave after about 6 months of being with her, and I was still with her 3 years later, and she had to do something really disgusting to get me to finally, because I would break up with her all the time, and she wouldn't take me seriously, and I don't really understand how that works. You should be able to say to somebody, I'm done, and that's the end of it. She's taking me to a Chinese buffet, and then we're going, the cheap option. Be careful, sir. Be very careful. But I'm glad that this at least has been established early. What you want to do is somewhat establish yourself as a cheapskate. And I know that sounds like a horrible thing to say, but believe me, yeah, once it starts becoming the custom thing that you are paying, it will never end. And the resentment will build because the gratitude for it will be gone after about the 4th or 5th dinner. Because then it's just expected. And then that one day when you're like, right, so we're going to split the check or you're having a rough month. Jasmine tea is delicious and it's very good for you. Reyes losing had me sobbing last night. I told you it was going to happen. I told you it was going to happen. We're not expensive people. People rarely are at this age. See, I made the mistake of when I was early on in relationships, I used to have really shitty jobs, but I would try to do the chivalrous thing, and it always went badly. And this is how I became the Chad that I am today. Good Noodle, yeah, I knew that was coming. You had to know that was coming, though. I mean, the funny thing is, Westy, yeah, not a lot of people did. The majority of people thought that Dominic Reyes was going to win. I, for one, wasn't buying it. I went pretty well on the card. I think I only got 2 picks wrong, but one of them was on the parlay that I had, and I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. I knew it was gonna happen, I just didn't wanna see it. I'm not that invested in Reyes. I think he's cringy. I don't even like the guy. I don't even like him. As a fighter, he's fine, but no, Frankie, that's a good thing. The Chinese have certain buffets that they don't really let us white people know about, the good stuff. Yeah, they definitely break out the good stuff when their people are around. It's like the whole yellow card, black card, brown card thing that other races use. And see, white people, we're not built like that anymore. We just assume that because we're white, we're gonna get all the good shit. No, no, no. The fact is, everyone else holding every other card fucks us over at every single opportunity they get. I knew he wasn't winning once I saw him at the presser. I knew he wasn't winning the day after he was born and seeing him throughout his entire career. It's a Reyes thing. You crawl your way up to the top, and then just when you think you're on it, you're onto something, good night. It's the story of his whole career. He's a nearly man. He's a nearly man. And this is about as nearly as it gets, because this fight was basically number one contender fight, because there's nothing else going on at light heavyweight. This was it. Like Charles subbing Ilya, I just had to hope, man. Yeah, I've got some bad news for you as well. That Gamrot fight might not go that well for him either. Although your only hope is, obviously, Gamrot's got off the couch for this. So I've got the excuses ready for when Charles Oliveira wins. And I like Charles Oliveira, but I'm a big Gamrot fan. I feel like I have to be because there's not a lot of people out there that are. You go to a Chinese supermarket, they have those amazing dim sum restaurants above them. But yeah, you need to be able to speak Cantonese in order to order anything. I'll tell you something, yeah. I've lived in this town for what, 3 years now, and I didn't know we had a Chinese supermarket. And I went there with the mother of my children, and it was like shopping in 1995. The prices were amazing. I was blown away. So you're absolutely right. There's definitely things you can take advantage of. That much I can agree with. Please like the stream, Skanks. Very good suggestion. I've got to put that down on the bottom, just so I can remind myself as well. There was, next to his all recent wins, Jacoby Smith quits and Kylov off 2 years. I mean, some of his wins were okay, but he's had some bad losses in there. He's had some horrific losses in there. So I was never really too high on Reyes. One thing I thought the knockout was going to happen later. I thought that Ulberg would fight like an absolute pussy. That was my prediction, and he would tap away at him, and then he would knock his block off later on when Dominic Reyes got a little bit too, a bit too gun happy. However, that's not what we got. And the one thing I'll say, I'm actually happy because after Ulberg beat Blachowicz, I didn't want him to get a title shot because I felt like he actually lost. But now that he's gone forward and actually done something horrendous to somebody that I don't really like, and he's shown a lot in that fight, he deserves a title shot now, in my opinion. But I was pretty I kind of wanted Ulberg to win because I make fun of him all the time. And I've got like a deep-seated issue with anyone from CKB. I don't like any of them. Dan Hooker's all right, but most of them I just don't like. So yeah, it is what it is. I mean, Dominic Reyes was never really going to be a champion anyway. I don't think he would have stood much of a chance against Ankalaev, and I feel like the division's back in trouble. What about Yuri if he wins? I mean, Yuri's only ever lost to he's only ever lost to Alex, right, in the UFC. So there's a possibility. Yuri's one of my favorite fighters as well. And I think he beats Khalil Roundtree. But again, I don't want Khalil Roundtree to get a title shot if he wins. I don't think Khalil Roundtree is very good. I think he's very, very one-dimensional. And I've been saying this for a long time. And all that crying bothers me. Like, man up, you fucking pussy. So I don't like him either. I've noticed that about myself. I don't like a lot of people. I'm a bit of a hater, if I'm being honest. If I'm being real with myself. There is a lot of hating going on. But yeah, if Yuri wins, he probably I don't know. With Yuri, I don't think he with Yuri, I don't think he gets a lot of I don't think he's a complainer. So even if he wins, I don't think he'll be demanding a title shot. Allberg definitely gets the next shot. But it does depend on the nature of Yuri's win as well. Like if Yuri goes out there and fucking destroys Khalil, like highlight reel knockout, because that obviously matters as well. And let's be honest, Allberg just beat Dominic Reyes. Like who really cares? This is the same Dominic Reyes that lost to. Didn't he lose to Ryan Spann? Let's have some perspective here. Yeah, Yuri is stoic. I don't think he'll throw his toys out the pram. He usually lets his fight and do the talking, and he's very, very popular. Frankie the misanthropist. I just keep it real, bro. I just keep it real. So I don't know. I'm more than happy to see. I'd rather see Yuri get it somewhere down the line, but there's a lot of work to be done in between, and I would like to see him batter Khalil. But we'll see how things go. How you doing, Callum James? What's good, bro? We're getting ready to set up a panel in a minute. Giuliano's waiting in the wings. I'm waiting for Brutally. Once Brutally's in, I'll get the panel off and kicking, which should be in the next couple minutes. I'm not sure what Combat Casual's doing. As in Idaho. This is a typical move on both our parts. Idaho asked me if I'm doing the panel on Sunday, and then I haven't heard from him. And I would call him out for having no behavior, but that shit happens to me quite often as well. Which is why I don't really plan things in advance most of the time. But nice to see you here, Callum James. You're gonna meet some more MMA YouTubers tonight that are long-standing friends of the channel and have good fucking channels of their own. And you're gonna see some if you think it's retarded during the week, I've got a treat for you, sir. I've got a treat for you. I know that Giuliano's waiting to come in here at some point to brag about how he did on the card. I'm looking forward to seeing what he has to say. I tell you what, Good Noodle. When we get Good Noodle, what I'll do is I'll send you a link on Discord because the chances are Idaho isn't going to turn up tonight, and I do think 4 is a good number. And then Brutally and I can just sit back and just watch you guys argue. That's why I kind of like having you two on a Sunday because I can kick back a little bit and just let you two go at it. Give me a second, Joe. I'll send you a link on Discord. I think Brutally is going to be along in a minute as well. Boxing question, but would you rather see Wilder, AJ, or Tyson? Would you see Wilder versus AJ, Tyson versus AJ, or Wilder versus Usyk? Usyk shouldn't be fighting any of them because he's far superior. We have to see AJ and Tyson. Wilder's finished. Wilder is absolutely finished. There's no point in having him fight anyone half decent now. He was never a good boxer, but he at least had that, all right, I'll smash somebody out. So Wilder ain't it. Wilder is not it in the slightest. Hang on a second. Hang on, let me get my. I think hang on, there's combat casual. Where's Good Noodle? Oh, there we are. Shit, hang on. When does the basketball season start? I'm pretty sure it's soon. I'm trying to get back into American football now. So yeah, Callum, it's got to be AJ and Tyson. Wilder doesn't belong in that equation for all the wrong reasons, and Usyk doesn't deserve to be in that equation for all the right reasons. I'd kind of like to see Usyk retire, if I'm being honest. That's what I want to see. Good Noodle, are you actually going to go on camera this time? How's it going, Lane? What's good? Thank you for sending your condolences about the Newcastle result. I'm still seething. I'm still absolutely seething. Hey, Tone, how's it going, bro? I hope you're doing well. Basketball is gay as fuck. I can't really argue with that. You know, the shorts, all the rest of it, the rest of the stuff, all the easy fouls, the non-contact. Basketball is gay as fuck. As Paul myself, I have to ask you, have you seen any of Puzianowski? I have. Absolute beast. You Poles are built different, mate. Different gravy, you guys. That's why I don't talk down to you when you're here. I can sense the danger. Do you know what I mean? I'm actually thinking of going back to Poland really soon, because it's an easy job. A friend of mine I know got a job there, and I'm planning on going out and getting wasted there. NBS starts October 21st. Okay. The thing is that I'll probably end up watching almost none of the games, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to start letting some of the boys in. I think Brutali's going to turn up at some point, and then we'll see how things go.
Frankie.
How's it going, brother?
Yo, so Frankie, this is how much I respect you. I'm using my girl's phone, so there's no crackly fucking bullshit, and you can carve short videos out of it and use my likeness without my permission or paying me, as you have,
Yeah, so
and with my
I
blessing.
want to use you to get right to the top of this game. That's my plan.
So I got some takes about 205.
All right, 1 second. Let me just say, because Frankie, Frankie, you very salaciously, that's the wrong word, but whatever. Thought that I was gonna come in here and brag about sweeping yesterday's card, and I do say sweeping because Neil Magny was revived like a fucking Lethway
He
fight,
was revived.
No.
like a Lethway
We
fight.
can't.
He was shaken awake. Okay. And and I think Brutally already has a video on this, by the way. It's like, I mean, if that's not some fucking bullshit, but
God, I got the
yeah.
JDM nose, dude. Look at that
dude,
shit.
Noodle just idolizes JDM, and
I love
says
JDM,
things.
dude. He's fun. He's a fun fighter to watch. He's my favorite.
You know what,
He's
Noodle?
probably my favorite at 170.
You know what, Noodle? Like, shut the fuck up, because you've been MIA for like 3 months. And then you fucking turn up. You won't come on a panel with me, but as soon as Frankie fucking puts the restream link out,
I will go on a panel with you. It's just you got to
you
work with my days off, Sundays and Wednesdays.
Oh, word. So I didn't know some of this. All right, yo, Frankie.
Yeah.
Here's my problem with one of the things you just said. So you hate you're fading Dominic Reyes as though he's
Yeah, what
not
the
the
fuck is
only man
that?
to beat. See, the thing is, Frankie, like, you're gonna bring up his darkest point when he was knocked out by Ryan Spann, as though he didn't have a 3-fight knockout streak coming back. Okay, now yes, his chin was dusted and Olberg was clearly gonna win, but now you're acting like Carlos Olberg isn't shit for beating Dominic Reyes in the way that he beat Dominic Reyes.
And losing to
I
Jan
mean,
Blachowicz. People forget, man.
Jan
Well,
Blachowicz dusted Dominic Reyes like it was nothing, and I'm sorry that people think it was a robbery, but like Olberg did beat Jan. I mean, barely, but he did. I mean,
I mean,
I
to be
Carlos
get
fair,
why
Olberg.
the UFC gives the nod
go on,
to
go on.
Blachowicz.
Yeah,
In
it's
what?
Frankie, and well, yeah, of course, but I mean, but Jan Blachowicz has been on, like, I mean, that draw against Ankalaev, they kept Ankalaev out of championship contention for 3 years, was some bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then
and
the Johnny Walker thing, that was pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, at least he got a rematch on that though. I mean, you know, the thing is that like
Honestly, they should
I
have
mean,
just continued the fight. I don't see why just calling it a no contest. If you're gonna call it like anything, it should be a DQ for Walker. But I get why they wouldn't do that because you can't market Walker, especially now the way his
oh,
career is going.
dude,
Like,
you can market Walker. He's funny
no,
as
I don't
fuck.
think so. I mean,
Dude,
no, he's funny, but it's like, dude, he would probably literally get murdered by Alex Pereira. Like, that would
I mean,
probably be
dude,
the
yeah, I
closest
mean,
thing we'd
look,
see to his death in the octagon.
he just pulled that upset with Zhang Yang.
Yeah. No, okay, so I have this thing with Zhang Mingyang and Reyes too. It's like their win streaks on paper, yes, but okay, with Reyes, Jacoby shouldn't have been fighting a ranked opponent in my opinion. Smith is
He was
notorious
barely
for giving
ranked.
up, and Krylov 2 years off the couch. I kind of knew going into the fight. I knew he's getting slept by Olberg, and that really hurt me. But
Olberg,
just seeing
but
it was I didn't need to see
Olberg's
that
a
shit.
fucking animal, dude. Like, and
I
and I
know.
mean, you know, and to act like, you know, just because he's from, I guess from, Frankie has a problem with his gym, bro. I was about to say city kickboxing and then second guess myself.
Well, I get it. There's, Izzy and I don't like Dan Hooker because my favorite fighter is Oliveira,
Yeah.
and he's talking shit to Oliveira. I don't like a lot of the CKB people, especially Kai Kara France, that little fucking goblin dude.
It makes
Dude,
makes
Kai Kara
sense that
France-
you're
dude,
a
Kai-
Charles fan.
Shut the fuck
It does,
up.
doesn't
It
it?
Why
makes
does that
sense.
make
Yo,
sense?
brutally,
Because
did
the
I tell-
only
can
people
I-
that like Charles are fucking fangirls.
Dude,
All
brutally,
right,
did I
man.
tell you that Noodle
It makes
cried
sense.
when
Is it the
Oliver-
blonde
Dude,
hair?
Noodle-
Is it the blonde
Dude,
hair?
You're not
Dude,
gonna
Is
like
it,
this.
is it
To
the
be honest,
sweet
you're not gonna like
Portuguese
this.
that he told us?
UFC, hold on.
Noodle-
UFC 300. I
Dude,
bleached my hair for that fight.
Noodle
Please
is
tell me you didn't.
rapturous.
Did you actually see?
Noodle-
See, I'm
Yeah.
I've
Dude,
got
it-
Dude,
this
just for him
kind
to
of
get
fucking
split
vision.
decision,
I
I was
know
like
it's-
so upset, dude.
Dude, his Noodle's rapturous love for the Tapuria brothers was called into question. In
I
his own
literally
mind
picked Colby
when-
Thickness.
when-
What are you
when
talking
Ilya
about?
when Ilya knocked out Charles, like it was like it was like him seeing like his new husband beat up his like first love.
Shut the fuck up, man. Hold on, I got a question though for you and Frankie, brutally. What the fuck was going on in the UK a couple of weeks ago with like the protests and shit?
That's a question for Bodak.
Brutally can answer this question.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot to get into. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, I know.
it's not the time and place.
But
Basically,
I mean, yeah, Brutally and I did a stream where we did talk about this, Noodle. But since
It just
since
seems
you're-
like I think from what I saw like on social media, it's like there was like fucking thousands, if not millions, of people in the streets just like protesting. I think it's like
I'd
if
say
I
there
had
was
to
a solid
assume-
million. They tried to
Yeah.
say it was 100,000, but it was.
Oh
I mean,
no, that was
ridiculous.
fucking way more than 100,000, dude. There was so many people.
yeah,
in
it
the
was
streets
across
that-
all of
yeah.
London.
the Guardian put it at 850,000. Like that was the
I'd
most
say that
they say
sounds a little bit better.
yeah.
That looks like you guys are finally waking up, or maybe that you guys haven't. It's not that you haven't been woken up, but that you're actually doing something about it, showing it.
Well, I mean,
I don't think a lot of
doesn't-
people really I don't really think a lot of people understood what it was really about, as well.
What
I
was
think
it
a lot
about?
of.
'Cause
I think.
if I had
I
to
think a
assume,
lot
it'd
of.
probably be anti-immigration.
Kind of in a way. I mean, people. I think a lot of the things that were misconstrued is a lot of people outside of our shores seem to think it's some kind of white power march, almost like
No,
it's
I
get
didn't get that
people
vibe.
out of our
Nah.
country and that kind of stuff. That's the vibe that I
Just
kind of
keep
get.
keep
That it
the
was.
UK or not the UK, but keep England. England is kind of how I took it. It's not anti anything. It's just like sovereignty, keeping the sovereignty of it.
Yeah,
if I
it's
had to
like
assume.
in the US how you have patriots.
Yeah,
It's kind of similar to that, I guess.
Well, I mean,
Long and short of it, but it's a deep conversation to get into. Fucking Noodle, I've come here for MMA, and you bring
Yeah,
up
Noodle.
politics as soon as I
Blindsided
fucking
you.
get-
Noodle's
I know,
been
yeah.
camp.
I've done
Noodle's
all my
been
MMA
camping in
research
rural
this week.
Oregon.
he dropped some fucking politics bomb on me. No, but
Well,
Yeah,
you're like the
it's
most
about-
UK guy I know. Look at you got the flag right there. Or
yeah, so
England
it's
flag, English flag.
basically left wing versus right wing politics. That's what it's about, and both of them are balanced at times, and yeah, I think the government are getting away with murder because what's happening is you've got right wing and left wing politics arguing with each other, while the government are just getting away with whatever they want to do.
Yeah, it's like divide and conquer.
100%.
Anyways, back to MMA.
All right.
Anyway, so before we get back into that, I want to kind of trail off on the stuff we were talking about at the beginning. So Giuliani, you did have a very good card, but you're claiming that you deserve a full sweep based on the Neil Magny performance.
No, I'm not. I'm not
you
gonna.
know
No,
what?
I'm not gonna
I
claim
actually
that.
woke up. I woke up to this tosser sending me a message. I swept the card. I swept the card. I'm thinking, shut the fuck up. I've just woke up. I haven't even watched the fight yet.
He sends out mass messages like this because I got the same one.
As usual, if you give brutally honest the comment, he fucking, you know, he spits in your face.
Mate, I didn't reply to you because I didn't want to even check in case you fucking give me spoilers. And I got like about 5 messages from you, like babbling on about fucking the corruption of Magny or something you were banging on about. What is it?
Yeah,
I'm
but,
winning
like, where
all the
does Kevin Lee fit into
topologies.
all this?
What's
Well,
where does Kevin? I'm gonna ask you this, Noodle. You saw the fight, obviously, yeah. Noodle, what did you think of the we might as well talk about that fight first because I think it was the most contentious one of the night.
What, the Magny fight?
What do you? What did you think of the so-called ghost stoppage at the end of the first round? What did you think of it?
I thought it was weird that the ref kind of jumped in like he did. It made a lot of people think that it was a stoppage. I don't think he was.
It was a stoppage. The ref waved it off before the bell.
Yeah, he stopped it.
Did he wave it off?
Yeah, he waved
he waved it.
I didn't see that.
4 seconds.
What? How did you not see it? He almost like squatted on top of both of them, and he was like doing all this.
Did he actually wait? I don't think I saw him wave it. I saw him like separate, but I didn't see him like wave it.
Magny's like on his back going, "I'm okay."
Yeah,
I'll be real.
If he waved it off, then they should overturn
almost
that.
as bad.
Go ahead,
Dude. It should have been stopped. Right?
Yeah.
Like, how often does a stop go? The fuck is that?
No, there's
for
two ways you can look at this.
It's like you think it's corruption.
No, but that's the thing. There's 2 ways you can look at this here because how many times have we seen this happen when there's been a premature stoppage and then we realize it's a mistake and then it's ended and then we're all complaining. Whereas in this instance, it was very clear that Magny wasn't out.
If they stopped that.
Thing is, it never goes the other way. There's never like a stoppage and then they're like, oh, it never happens.
Right, Giuliano, I just need to say, fix your fucking internet. Fix your fucking internet. You're like a fucking robot right now. Get back inside. Stop wanking off the balcony or whatever the fuck you're doing right now. Get some good internet and then come speak to us.
Yeah, because your internet is bugging out. You're on timeout for the next 5 minutes until you get back upstairs. Sorry, carry on.
I went 7 and 12 though. What did you guys go?
7 and 12.
I went 11 and 12.
You mean 7 and 5?
Or yes, well 7 and 5. Yeah.
I went. All right, is that better by the way?
No, not really.
Audio wise, a little bit. Your video is still like
God.
Jerking around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. In regards to the Magny thing, justice was right, although it's a massive. The errors started with how he didn't even check for the submission. Normally, when the hand goes soft, they're supposed to check the hand, aren't they? They're supposed to like hit the hand or whack it or lift it. He didn't. He jumped straight in to try and stop the fight. That was the error. Because if he'd have gone to the hand and tried to lift the hand or said, Magny, can you hear me? Usually they give a thumbs up, don't they? Or whatever the fuck they do.
Yeah.
Like Makhachev versus what was his name? It was some guy. He had him in like a guillotine pretty bad and he put his thumbs up.
The concerning thing for me is I think the ref zoned off. I think he completely fucking zoned off for a moment. And then he was like, oh shit, I think he's out. And then he panicked. That's what happened. He fucking panicked and he tried to stop the fight. And then he was like, oh shit, I fucked up. And then he was like, no, fight's still on, guys. And it's
it's horrible for Jake Matthews. It's horrible for Jake Matthews because you have that.
He was on a bit of a run, wasn't he? Like,
Yeah, you
if
have
he
the
won that,
adrenaline
if he
dump.
won this one, he's probably at 15 or creeping up to looking at a
Well,
top
that's the
15
reason
guy.
why you want. That's the reason why everyone and their mother calls Neil Magny out, because it's like, oh, it's an easy way to get into the rankings. But he wasn't actually in the rankings for this fight. Funnily enough.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
But I
Well,
think
and
there's an
so-
argument like the winner's gonna be at that 15 spot.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
As much as you were saying about, I feel sorry for Jake
like
Matthews.
with
I kind of don't, because the ref made the decision instantly. Like it was an instant fuck up and then instant rectified it. He was like, no, fight's still on, fight's still on. And I get that can have impacts, but usually when we have these blunders, these errors, there's almost a minute before we get told the fight's not over, it's still on, and they're like, oh fuck, like. But for that
No,
instance,
I think the adrenaline dump is a thing, because even if it's in that split second, he's had that revelation where he's thought he's won, and then on the other side you've got Neil Magny, who thought he's lost, and now he's got another chance.
Yeah, but
Sure,
hold on. Wait,
Yeah,
the
true.
bottom line though is that the ref waived so like the ref stops the fight, okay? 4 seconds before the bell, okay?
It wasn't
Fight's
4
over.
seconds. It wasn't
No,
4
it
seconds.
wasn't.
No, it was
Like,
it wasn't
100%.
right at-
It was 2
Frankie,
seconds.
it was-
I counted
Frankie,
it.
Frankie,
Two
it's
seconds to
the
one.
only.
Let's just clarify that.
Regardless of
It's-
if it's at the bell or not, he still waved it off.
Yeah,
He
fair.
waved
does
it
kinda
off,
matter.
Frank.
It does
Frankie, it's the
kinda matter
only
that
it's the only
it does
fight
kinda
that
matter
stopped
that
me
it's at
from
the bell.
it stopped me from a fucking clean sweep of that card. You don't think I fucking know how
Yeah,
many
and
seconds it was?
For me, that's why I don't give a fuck about Jake Matthews, because it stopped Giuliano getting a full sweep of this card, and
There's
it's
that.
set up
There's
our
that.
boy Sam Patterson, who's going to come out. He's called out Magny. He's going to get the Magny fight, and he's going to bang him out.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
does work out for us. I
Yeah,
will
I'll
say
let
as
you
well
live in
though,
that
even
reality.
though
It's okay,
even
brutally.
though,
I already did sweep a card this year, so yeah, I'm good. I got mine sweeping.
I've never sweeped a card. I'll be honest.
I
but,
swept the Saudi
What,
card with Izzy versus
the doorstep? What have you been sweeping the doorstep?
No,
your
I
hands are a
swept
bit
the
dirty.
Saudi card. The only fight I got wrong on that one was I picked Myra Bueno Silva for some fucking reason. I don't know why I picked her, but I picked her,
so
and
you
that's the only
didn't
fight I
idiot.
got wrong.
Why is
Oh, shut
everyone
up,
saying
Frankie.
I swept a card, but then they got a fight
There's
wrong?
this
That's
one
not
that I lost
sweeping.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying I'm not, dude. I'm upset that I can't
we're playing
say
that
that
game,
I
I've
swept the
swept
card.
every
There's
card,
a
man.
difference. No, but and dude, you know what pisses me off is I had Magny in his fight when he subbed Dos Santos, and people were all giving me shit until they owed me money afterwards. But like Neil Magny's no joke, and I did almost pick him. It was a very difficult fight going in to pick, because like Neil Magny just kind of doesn't get the fuck off of you. And honestly, Jake Matthews, I mean, I think I scored the second round for him. Obviously the first. I mean, he was winning the fight, but it was similar, like kind of similar to Mike Malott, like how Magny was getting his shit rocked until he subbed him in the third round. I mean,
No, I think retardation lost him this fight. There was so many when he had.
well,
him
no,
in full
that's what
mount,
I'm saying.
He
I
wasn't
mean,
raining blows down. You set yourself up for.
yeah,
If you don't take
Matthews was.
advantages of the situations
Yeah,
you've
I
got,
mean,
then it's your own
what
fucking
I
fault.
want. There was a lot of retard moments. Like he gets a mounted triangle, and he stayed in the mount. Why are you not going to why are you not going to your back? You've locked it up, and you can't
What
sub
drink
him
is
from
that?
there. You can't cut an angle. Why the fuck are you not going to? He pulled a guillotine, but he won't pull on the back for the triangle. Oh my god, I was fuming.
No, why
Dude,
is he not beating his face in as well? That was my. When he had him in
I mean,
the triangle choke and he was sat on
yeah,
his neck. Why was he just looking at him?
There were so
What he was
many.
trying to what he eventually tried to do, like you say, he should have started hitting him. He didn't do that. What he started trying to do is move his arm to create the angle to choke him, which is it's fucking hard to do from that position. He was moving the arm round to try cut off his neck, and
Yeah, it was.
go to your back and cut the angle. Like
It was. There's a lot of complacency on Matthews. The way that Matthews fought the second and third round, it really pissed me off.
I also have a question. Who also picked Jamie Malarkey?
I did Noodle
Underdog.
because I got every fucking.
Jamie Malarkey was the one that killed my parlay because I had.
Aha! You should
Well,
have
dude,
listened to
okay.
me.
in my opinion, that was probably one of the easiest fights to pick because, dude,
No, it
Bedoya
wasn't.
doesn't have a win in the UFC.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
but
he went to a split
Noodle, hold
decision
on.
with
I don't
Chaos
care.
Williams.
Noodle,
He
the
doesn't have a
reason
win.
there,
He's
hold on.
0-3.
All right, Noodle. Okay. So that's. I mean, you could look at somebody's record and say that, but the reason, and I picked Malarkey, but the reason that it wasn't an easy fight to pick is because Bedoya, not just in the UFC, but in his entire career, has never been finished. He took Chaos Williams to a split decision loss, and Damian Malarkey was coming off 2 first-round knockout losses with a dusted chin. And
That's
so
true, but it's also
was
like
not the
look at
easiest fight to
And do you
pick.
know? Do you
guys
know
he's
what? Do you know
losing
what my
to.
opinion?
Like
My opinion was
Volkanovski
as
on the
well.
regional scene.
No, my
You
thoughts on
know,
it as well was, Malarkey gets damaged very, very easily, and
Yes.
Yeah,
I know that Bedoya's
that's true.
got a very good chin, and I thought to myself, it's gonna go the distance, and as long as Bedoya I expected it to be a very even fight where they go back and forth. That's what I was expecting, and I thought Malarkey is as white as we are all in here, probably even more so, but he bleeds and gets touched up worse than anyone, and I just felt that at the end of the fight, he's gonna look like shit, and Bedoya's gonna look fresh,
Well, yeah, and the thing for
and that
me
will be the
was like,
difference.
dude, I was by the third round, the whole third round where Bedoya knew he needed to finish. I'm biting my because all Malarkey had to do was survive, and like
No, I knew it
and,
was.
and
Once it got to the end of the second round, I knew my parlay was over. I knew it because it was very clearly
dude, you
2-0.
should have messaged me for a new parlay, bro. I would have had you.
No, you did. You did send me your picks, but I was like, I wasn't really feeling it, and I almost chucked on. I thought that Tom Nolan was going to beat Charlie Campbell, but because of the odds, I thought, oh, maybe I'll take a punt on Charlie Campbell, and then I
Don't
didn't.
pay
So
attention to
Stop
odds.
looking
kinda
at the
glad I didn't.
fucking odds, Frankie.
I'll do what I want.
I mean, I do what you want, dude. Don't monetize your channel. Like, keep throwing money. Like, come on, bro. I'm trying to help you out, bro. You're my
I
friend.
clearly don't like money.
Hang on,
But no,
are
I've
you
had a-
talking
I've had
about
a-
throwing money away? You're the last person that should be talking about throwing money away. How many
let's not bring this up.
laptops have you fucking bought since shipped off to other countries since being a fucking YouTuber?
One.
And
One.
dickhead, shut
Hey,
up!
dude,
You
he
know
has
that,
a
that was
fucking
it was
Aston
rhetorical, Giuliano.
Oh yeah,
I
what
mean-
color is your
You
Aston
spent-
Martin, buddy?
I mean, yeah. How many Aston Martins have you bought from somebody who's just been indicted and is going through a divorce, fire
let's not
selling
fucking
assets,
do
and
this
then
again.
turned around
Hang
and
on,
sold it?
an Aston Martin. Once he's a fucking Lamborghini.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the answer is zero
Oh,
for me.
he's
I don't know why.
fucked up. He's fucked up
No,
on
yeah,
his
'cause
own
someone
life.
said
Fucked up.
Aston
He's fucked up on
Martin.
his own life. Where's the Aston come from?
All right, you're
you
right.
fucking
Absolutely.
dick?
Yeah, you're right. The Aston Martin never existed.
What was it? It was either an Aston Martin or it was like a.
No, it was
It was a McLaren, dude. It was a McLaren
McLaren,
Elva.
That's it.
How
Yeah,
can you
McLaren.
The
forget the
2021
McLaren?
McLaren Elva.
How can
bro.
you forget
Hey, it's
the
hard. It's
McLaren
hard
law?
when you're
That
keeping
shit
track
went
of
on
all
for
these
months.
exotic cars you got. It's hard keeping track of all of them.
Dude, I
The
was
McLaren meme will never die.
I was in possession of one to flip for like a very short period of time, relatively. I mean,
Oh,
Jesus
by the way,
fuck.
good luck getting any of those maintenance. They're like thousands of dollars.
Dude, it's not my problem, bro. The guy I sold it to can worry about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
like,
you
How
got it
much?
and
How
you just
much? How
sold it?
much did you make on it, by the way?
how much
Just,
did I make?
yeah.
So I mean, it's the type of sale where you have to pay taxes. So and the taxes on,
It's a
even
simple
with
question.
so
What
before
was your final?
taxes,
Oh,
because
fucking hell.
okay, whatever the fuck. Okay, so
Right,
take
next question.
take-
Forget it.
take-
Next
$6
question.
million.
Forget it.
takes
I don't care.
it
Forget
takes
it.
700. It takes 720,000. Whatever 37% of 720,000 is, subtract that from 720,000, and that's how much I made.
I don't care. Really, I really don't
I
care.
mean, I don't
for the
care,
math.
dude.
Anyway, has anyone seen what's been going on the outside the UFC this weekend? We had a Polish guy fighting a fucking regional promotion, and he just tapped. The fight started, and he tapped straight away.
Wait,
Why?
What's the story behind this? Because I don't know nothing.
wait,
about
what are you
this.
talking
Can
about?
Can you fill me in?
The story is stupid and bizarre. So I thought, oh, it's going to be something like really quite deep.
Is this in KSW?
Wait, yeah.
No, it's some regional regional fight in Poland. The reason why is because he was protesting against his own team.
What?
Yeah, and get this.
What a dickheaded move. Why would he fuck his own record up?
Yeah, he fucked his own record. No
Yeah,
promoting was ever going to touch him. It was his
that'll show my
debut.
team. Let me tap out.
It was his pro MMA debut, so no one's going to touch him ever again. And his protest was against his own team because he said his own team would just try and make money off him. And I'm thinking, yeah.
Oh, so he didn't wait. So he didn't want to give.
Why the fuck
you
else would they be
absolute
coaching
fucking
you?
Dick, like he's a commodity. He's a
Wait,
commodity.
Can we?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Brutally, can you like? Do you have a name
have
or
the
something?
name
Can
of
I?
this guy?
Can I?
I
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
see
Can I pull this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's pull
It's
this up. 'Cause
called.
This is
It's
interesting.
called Marcin.
Marcin Pragniao. Is it Pragniao? Is that why he tapped to the arm triangle choke on the wrong side by Bukowski?
Right, I can drop the link for.
Just say the last name.
Yeah,
So
what's the
so
last
he
name?
did it. So he did it so
There's
they
the link.
wouldn't get. So he did it so they wouldn't get his win money.
Yeah, so
What?
something like
That
that.
is hilarious.
Yeah, but he gets some of that too. So he goes home broke. His
Stupid-
fucking
stupid
wife
on
is probably yelling at him as
Yeah.
dude. Polish people are retarded, bro. It's like it's retard power is like the reality.
And when he was doing the maths, there must have been a slight error in the calculations. You know,
So-
he's talking about the cut of his less.
Yeah, it's like
This is a
Promotion.
quote from him. This is a quote from the beginning. They deliberately didn't support me in my preparations. They wanted me to be unready and easily replaceable, and they tried to turn me into cannon fodder, just like they did to others before. Choose a different gym, you fucking bellend. Like, why train there?
Belen.
So,
it looks like-
maybe it was he thought he was gonna lose and he just thought, fuck this, I'm not ready. I'm just gonna be in this fight.
I
So
mean,
he
It
has
doesn't
that
sound like a
hair-
money
he's
issue. It
fucked
sounds
his
like a
career.
vagina issue.
Yeah, it sounds.
He is a massive vagina. He's fucked his career. Like, he's done.
Well, he didn't have much
one's
of a
gonna
career
touch him.
before it. He fought once in bare knuckle MMA, and then on Tapology, record ineligible from Babylon MMA 54. So it looks like it says bout has been flagged by Tapology, potential issues with the legitimacy.
Dude, do you ever watch Napoleon Blown Apart? You ever seen the video about that one guy that the guy? Yeah, okay. There was a guy from I think he was Russian, and he like bullshitted his record, and he was constantly emailing Topology with like fake stats.
Oh no!
And
He was a Ukrainian guy.
Yeah, Ukrainian guy. Yeah. So he bullshitted his way into a UFC fight against Alonzo Menefield. He got knocked out in like 12 seconds.
Which is crazy to me. Why you'd want to do
remember
that?
that.
Why you'd want to bullshit your way into a fight against people that
like
would fuck
record
you up?
to the UFC.
Because he
thought was
really
going to get money from it.
Yeah,
like a big payday
I
or
mean,
something.
He was
money
supposed to be,
and
like,
just
16-4
glamour
or
and
something. He's actually like 10-7 as like his actual fucking record. And also,
No,
I
no,
think
no,
it's
it was-
more about the UFC.
faked
I think it
his
says more
name
about the
multiple
UFC than him.
times.
yeah, he faked his name to hide losses on his record. His actual record was negative, dude. His actual record was he was like 8-14.
Let
so
me
he kept
find him actually.
Yeah, here, let me find that Napoleon Blown Apart video. Dude, that channel, by the way.
It's happened more than once. It's happened with an Indian fighter.
No,
I think,
yeah,
as
but
well.
this guy was like the most rampant with it. Yo, if anyone doesn't know Napoleon Blown Apart, that channel is really good. He just did like a bunch of shit on.
I've seen
like,
it. I've seen it around here.
You said he fought Alonzo
this
Menefield?
fight went down as
he got himself into the UFC, and his fight was with Alonzo Menefield.
Okay.
And then,
Askar Mozahara.
yeah, that's the guy.
17-14.
Yeah, but his real record is like fucking. His real record's like, you know, it's probably the other way plus more losses. Like,
Dude, how the fuck did this guy get to the UFC, bro?
Dude, there's a whole video
That
on
should
it.
be the
It's
question.
great.
What the
That
fuck?
should be the question.
How the fuck?
The question
No,
should be,
Frankie,
how
I'm
did the
saying-
UFC allow this?
I'm
How
saying
did the
there's a
UFC not catch
huge.
this? Do they not have people like fucking?
This is the
looking at this
question.
Dude,
shit?
so what happened was
You
they
know
had
why,
him.
right? You know why? You know why though? Because the UFC are complicit in match fixing. I'm gonna say
Dude,
it.
he has a win over
Absolutely
Yang.
fucking complicit
Dude.
in match fixing.
Dude, he has a
Dude.
win over Zhang Min Yang.
Yeah,
I'm not even shitting you. Look at his record. He has a win over Ming Yang Zhang. I'm not even shitting you.
yeah, that's not
What
real.
the fuck
Though.
is that?
I mean, Yeah.
Wait, from when? From
Does he really
in
have that window?
2018.
yeah, that's not.
Hold
I
on,
don't
let me
think
see
that's.
this
Is
shit.
that before or after Menefield? Because that would be fake.
That is way before Menefield, and this was
Yeah,
right
that's
before
fake.
he went on his like Ming Yang Zhang went on his like his tear to the UFC.
Yeah, dude. That's a fake. That's what I keep saying. It's a fake fucking win.
It's from Yun Fang Showdown. Yeah, I'll trust a little
Yeah,
idiocy of that
So,
promotion.
yeah, that was the other thing he would do is like there are super obscure promotions that like you'll see on Topology sometimes, like if you're looking at like a fighter's like really early fights, like certain promotions are so obscure that they can't even tell you. It's like, okay, this guy has a win by submission, but they won't be able to tell you how, like, what the submission was, because it's like that obscure promotion. Yeah, this
Also,
guy
just
just
nobody's
like,
covering it. Like,
yeah, exactly. And then I think the guy also he had fight footage that was like that he like doctored. Like the dude went all out to fucking to bullshit his way into the UFC. Only to get dusted up by Menefield too. It's like,
elbows from Crucifix, round 1.
yeah, here,
That's
where's the
fucking insane. Yeah.
where's the video?
Dude, at one point he was 10-10.
Yeah, no, I know. Dude,
That's
his
fucking
records.
insane, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, it looks like he
that-
went to the Chinese regional scene and just tried to tear shit up over there.
Yeah, dude, he wound up getting so he lost most of his fights by submit. Like he would just get subbed in the first round.
Guillotine, armbar,
Yeah,
guillotine,
yeah.
rear naked, bulldog choke, ground and pound. A lot of them looks like they're like submission based, grappling based finishes. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
about
what
you
I'm
guys,
saying,
but
yeah.
I kind of rate the hustle. I do. I know it's cheating and shit, but I actually rate the fact
Frankie,
that
No,
he
I
you know
pulled
what?
get that,
You
it
know
but
off.
what? Hold on, hold on.
don't bring that shit to the UFC, dude.
You know what it
Don't
reminds me
fucking
of?
bring down the UFC.
Frankie, you know what it reminds me of? Have you ever seen pictures of that Russian dude that injected his biceps with
Yes,
like
the bicep.
oil?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that guy, dude. It's like, you know where that guy's at right now? He's sitting like with a GoFundMe active, like
I
trying to
assumed he
get
was
the
dead, I'll be honest.
infection still sucked out of his arms. Like
Yeah, I
feeling
assumed he
like
was
a
dead.
retard. Or a bell end, if you will. Like,
Dude,
A
no,
good
look
old
at him though.
bell end.
He's so aesthetic. His physique is so aesthetic. You're jealous. That's what it is. You're jealous right now.
his physique is so aesthetic.
Yep.
Aesthetic is a noun, you retard.
Fuck you. This dude, he's cool as fuck.
Bro,
Dude.
you've
He's
been
got big ass
breathing
arms.
in too much motor exhaust. You've been breathing too much exhaust, bro.
It's not exhaust. It's called
at the
brake
auto
clean.
shop.
It's called
man.
brake clean, and I fucking love it. Okay, I spend my paychecks on brake clean.
Yo, so
If you know,
Noodle,
you know.
All right, yo, Noodle, how are you gonna feel when Gamrot beats Oliveira?
I'll
question.
probably just like get a car up on the 2-post and then just like kick out the stands and just let it just,
All right, that's
I'll
fine.
send you a video.
All right, yeah, send me a
Oh,
video.
wait,
of that.
brutally,
Yeah, I thought you were
brutally.
gonna say like you were gonna put your
Brutally,
mouth on the
your mic is
exhaust
off for
pipe
some
or something.
reason.
Oh, I was going to say, if he wins, are you going to get like a little lemon and put like some fucking fiery blonde hair on top of it and stick your dick in it?
If he wins, he will satisfy his girlfriend more than any other time.
I bet he makes his girlfriend wear the Charles Oliveira mask.
Who the fuck told you?
Please plunge your hair, no.
Oh, I've missed these Sundays.
Yeah.
I hate for it to come out.
Did anyone hear about Wanderlei Silva and his boxing debut?
Yeah, and he got fucking
Oh
slept.
god,
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking. I don't know about you guys. I'm all for these fucking retarded MMA, brain damaged fucking MMA legends going into boxing and just getting absolutely fucking.
You know
what happened? He got disqualified from the fight for headbutting the guy repeatedly.
Yeah.
And then
that
after
I love
he caused
that.
a brawl, and then the tabloids wrote he got sucker punched. He didn't get sucker punched. I'll tell you that.
He just got knocked
There was
out.
a brawl. He backed up and he put his hands out like who's having it. He walked up to a guy like this, and he just went bang and knocked him clean out.
There's nothing
Who
more
fucking
satisfying.
wants it? I'll
There's
have
nothing
Bro,
more
that- yo,
satisfying
what's-
than you know when somebody knocks somebody out bare knuckled. There's nothing more satisfying and clean than that.
Yeah,
Oh,
It is
yeah.
I was gonna say
It's-
there's
it's
nothing.
filth. It's filth, and I love it.
I was gonna say there's nothing more satisfying than when somebody's taunting and then they just get slept. Like somebody's doing like a fucking, like an MVP.
Do you remember
taunt.
that skinny dude who looked like Nazim Hamed was like dancing his way to the ring like this, and then he came out and got slumped in about
Dude,
4 seconds.
you know who didn't get finished, but basically like like showboated his way to a loss was Ronaldo Rodriguez. Remember
Yes,
that?
yes, dude. That and
Yeah.
who's the fucking against Holloway? He was getting schooled the entire fight. That's where the original point down comes from in Holloway's fights. Ricardo Ramos, I think.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
fucking
man.
losing the entire fight, and he's like taunting Holloway, and it's just like, yeah, dude, you ain't about that shit. Like,
Dude, that's why I'm so happy Waldo Cortez is a coach. Dude, Pavlovich has been gun shy since the Aspinall loss, but like
I know.
it makes me so happy that Waldo Cortez is a coach that finally got because he was getting gifted opponents. Spivak didn't look like himself.
Yeah.
Can I just
Yeah.
say, are we all in agreement? All the mad shit that we've just talked about, everything that's happened this weekend, the biggest retard of the weekend is Dominic Reyes. Is everyone in agreement with that?
I mean,
Like-
bro, look, Carlos Ulberg, I mean, you act okay, so people are acting like, it's about Dominic Reyes being shit, more so than Ulberg being good.
I agree. You can
He
only
didn't
beat
say
who's
he's
in
shit.
front
He
of
said
you.
he's dumb.
No, what I'm saying is I'm saying Carlos Ulberg's talent should.
Yeah, but Giuliano, we can have both be true. We can have
No,
Ulberg
that's what
being
I'm
world
saying,
class,
100%.
and we can also have Dominic Reyes
I
being
think-
the
sure.
biggest
I'm not ready.
retard of
I'm
the
not ready
weekend.
to call Allberg world class yet. I don't.
All
Think
right,
I am.
well, not world class, but
Frankie, he'll be the champion. You won't call him world class. You're fucking prejudiced, but
He will never fucking be champ. As long as Alex and Anchor are there, he's not fucking becoming champ.
dude,
at all.
Alex is fucking fit. Dude, Ankalaev is finishing Alex, by the way. But I agree, Ulberg
Gonna
doesn't beat
happen.
Ankalaev.
All right.
I agree, Ankalaev.
Dude, he doesn't
Have
beat
you
Ank-
not been
or-
watching the fucking training montages the UFC have been pumping this weekend? Have you not been seeing?
Yeah, I know,
Glover
dude,
training?
look,
Give it the fucking
I know
Rocky
they
montage that we've
look,
had. You fuck
brutally,
you
I
fucking
know.
hater. If you can't get
I'm not a
behind
hater,
solid
bro.
montage,
Dude,
then
I
you
had
can fuck off
Ankalaev.
out of
I
this
had
panel.
Ankalaev in
You
the
fucking
first
piece
fight.
of shit.
I
You
had
fucking
Ankalaev
piece of
in the-
wank. Go
had
fucking
Ankalaev in the
clean.
first fight.
Go pick up the fucking tissues
Honestly,
of good noodle when he's been wanking over Charles Oliveira. You dirty scumbag. Talking
You know what
about
I'll do
Honestly,
instead?
those
Yo,
montages
Brutally,
are
you know what
Ankalaev.
I'm gonna do instead?
No, those-
I'm gonna
those
pick up my
montages honestly were
fucking
so weak.
check when Ankalaev finishes fucking Pereira. I
dude,
promise
Pereira's
you. it'll
montages
happen.
were so fucking weak. Glover's such a shit coach, honestly.
Yeah, dude.
I quite like the montage, to be fair. I was like, oh, he's going wet now.
I honestly think if you like that montage, that's like you're a 3-year-old in the head. Honestly, it's so
He's
shit.
definitely
Or-
taking
yeah.
Have you not
this
met?
shit
Have
the
you not met me though?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to rage bait you. Let
Yeah,
me fucking
but yeah,
rage bait you, dog.
Bru- brutally has.
Have you not met me? Like, fucking
Dude,
hell.
Noodle, did I send you the clip from like a while back of when Brutally and I had that bet that he inevitably lost, but it was earlier in UEFA when fucking when Harry Kane scored for, I think he scored for Bayern, right? And he was and Brutally lost his shit. He's like, oh, I suck on those fucking plums, and like, his poor girlfriend.
what
You need to
fucking
fucking
accent did you
improve that
just
shit.
do?
I'm sorry. That is
What the
bad.
fuck was that?
That
I
was
can't,
bad.
dude.
Did you
feel like
just-
it was
did you
half.
just go
That was like a
It was
Sarah
oh,
Ballsy
God.
accent.
All right,
Yeah,
the critique
he
of the
just went
accent.
full
All right.
retard on this.
I mean, because it's like, look, dude, it's like I'm not gonna if I'm gonna commit to an impression of you, it's like, it's like I have to summon something. The bottom line is that like you're a child at heart. Is the point I was.
Suck on them plums, Giuliano.
Well, I mean, okay, hold on. Wait, let me defend myself. First of all, Brutally, you were in a confined space in this video. You were in a confined space because because your poor girlfriend, when she's like on the phone with like friends and family members, like, knows that you tend to go like ape shit and kind of chimp out during soccer games. And so, like, and yes, you did react that way. You fucking okay.
You guys like my lighting?
But Harry Kane scored for Bayern.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Really
you
brings
got
out
very
your fucking eye.
excited.
You look, your eyes are fucking intense, man.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
I've just
Dude,
noticed
call
that
me
about
Waldo
you.
Cortez Acosta, dude. With them eyes. I got a meme I'm gonna send Frankie actually. Well, I can't do it. It's on my phone actually. There's a meme.
you
of,
got
Waldo
wait,
Cortez
hold on.
Acosta.
I don't look like Waldo, dude. I look Dominican.
I didn't say you did. I said I did.
You look like Chase Hooper, post Alexander Hernandez. Ow.
Oh yeah.
Ow.
Oh yeah. Guess
Oh,
what?
okay.
Come
Ow.
on.
Ow. Stop. Stop. I hate that.
Yeah. Think twice, bitch.
So I'm assuming
You're right,
then that
I
everyone
apologize.
is
Don't
does
give me
everyone
a
have the
seizure.
same does
Dude,
everyone
you
have the
just
same
don't
opinion
say-
about
can you
him?
not show
weapons on the
weapons
street,
on
you
camera
dick.
and
You'll
get
get
fra-
him fucking demonetized. Well,
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
tool.
Yeah.
He is.
I've got nothing to lose really.
what for?
Oh, so I
for-
can
for-
say it. I can say
No.
it. No.
Just don't show any guns, because the fucking stream will cut out and you'll
Okay.
get a
Okay. I didn't
Well,
show
actually,
a
that
gun. I
might
showed
not
a
be.
knife.
Is that yeah?
You didn't show a
Can I
gun this
knife?
time.
I got
This
a dope.
This time.
Let me check your brake life, sir. Oh, looks like you got
Yo, Noodle, how many times? How many
8mm.
fucking? How many prostates have you checked with that fucking?
It's called a brake pad life analyzer. I made that up. I don't know what the fuck. It's like you check pad life with it though. You wanna know what I got, and you wanna know what you don't have? I have a digital tread depth gauge checker. Look at that, dude.
Those are quite
Dude,
useful.
Noodle, I get it,
They
bro.
are.
I will refer everybody to you for vehicle maintenance. You know
Don't.
what I want to
We'll
refer
shoot
them to you
myself,
for
but
is
yeah.
is MMA picks like that. You know that I can handle myself. Stop, dude. You're just trying to give me a seizure.
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah. Are you prone
you're
to
gonna trigger
seizures?
his what do you call it?
Epilepsy?
Is
No, I don't have that
epilepsy,
type of
yeah.
Epilepsy. Yeah.
No.
Have you got epilepsy?
Yeah, but not the kind of flickering light.
Oh, you really do?
bothers.
Fucking hell.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
got
no,
And it's
yeah,
the best,
but
and
I
it's the
forgot.
best epilepsy in town.
Oh wait, really?
No, it's it's not that. It's not, dude. I'm
No,
immune.
he said he's got epilepsy, but not the kind that's triggered by flashing lights.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah, there's more than
super
one.
rare epilepsy.
Oh my god, brutally! You're so fucking. Like,
All right,
dude,
hold on, guys. I gotta
there's-
gamble. I gotta gamble.
All right, see you
What?
later.
Dude,
Go
let
on,
me get some-
continue. What super rare epilepsy have you got?
It's not, dude. Most epilepsy is actually not triggered
take
by
rain bet?
flickering light.
Okay.
You guys take rain bet?
What? Dude, yo.
I said, do you take rain bet?
No, dude, Noodle, you should just smoke
Okay,
some
that's okay.
DMT and you'd be making the same motions with no fucking VR headset.
Noodle, do you actually use that thing? Because I bought one of
do,
those like
I
a
do.
year ago, and
Oh, God.
I've never used it.
I played Bone Lab, Boneworks. Those were fun.
Boneworks.
Are those sex
Boneworks.
games?
No, they're not. They're
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
They're like
I was about
Portal.
to say
Or
that.
no, it's
you
like
were just pretending
half
to
life.
suck
Bone
a dick.
work,
You were just
Boneworks is
pretending to
half-life.
suck
Shut
a
up!
Noodle.
dick.
I'm going,
and you're
back to
telling
my, I'm
me.
going back to my safe space.
Wait, hold on, Noodle. Do you like? Does your girlfriend have one too? Would you guys just like sit on the couch and hold hands and like fuck virtually, like that Black Mirror episode?
On,
mean,
I'm
that is
putting
where we're
20
headed.
on red.
yeah. Frankie goes, "That's where we're headed." I mean, yeah, dude. Black Mirror is fucking.
I'm all for it, to be fair.
How do you? I
Dude,
don't have the controllers. Oops.
Noodle, what?
Hold on, guys.
What kind of
I
circus
didn't know they
act
need
bullshit?
control. Oh yeah, they do.
Noodle
Not
just
circus
wants to
act,
announce.
asshole.
All right, can we talk
Free,
about?
Can we get
Rise
the
to Glory
fucking track?
Championship Edition.
Yeah, for fuck's
I got,
sake.
I got boxing on this hoe, dude. I was boxing, dude. I was fucking McGregor in it out, dude, against Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, so you lost?
No.
All right. Yo, I have a question for everybody.
Okay.
No.
Go on.
Thank God.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So Jimmy Crute, right? 2 first-round submission wins, right?
No.
Now
The once retired Jimmy Crute. Let's put that.
yeah,
out.
exactly.
Yeah.
Now similar to Kutalaba, who's only a year older, right? It's like you think about Jimmy Crute, and it's like this guy's been through the ringer, and you almost imagine him as being older than he is. But
Yeah, you know what? I thought that when it came up and it said 29, I was like, fucking hell. I thought he was like 38 or 30.
Yeah, no, he's young. He's young, and
especially for this division as well. That is very young.
Dude,
Very
I'm just
young.
saying.
He could have another 10
Crute
years.
Crute is a nightmare matchup for Ankalaev.
Why?
Dude, imagine. Okay, look at what Paul Craig did to him. Imagine
Dude,
what
Paul.
Jimmy
Okay,
Crute
that's one of the most questionable submissions ever. The last second of the
ain't
third
fucking
round.
tapped, dude. What do you mean?
It's one of the most goated fucking submissions of all time.
Dude, he literally
I mean,
fucking tapped.
yeah.
How
but
dare
you?
you?
Can never, and but all right,
Dude,
all
he's
right,
the
you know what?
lineal light heavyweight champ.
He
Who?
is.
Paul Craig? He just retired.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, are you
Dude, the GOAT has
besmirching?
retired.
Are you besmirching a retired Scottish man?
No, I think
Shame.
that Paul
Shame.
Craig. Okay. Paul Craig's best. Okay, let me think.
Dude,
When he beat
say
Jamal,
what you will, but
the
Scottish
Jamal
are
Hill
probably the
fight
coolest
is
ever.
like
Yeah, the Jamal Hill one
fight.
was nasty as well. That
was a
arm
good
smack
one.
Dude,
was disgusting.
his fucking arm is like literally ragdolling around.
Now,
dude.
wait a second. Johnny Walker's my favorite Johnny Walker fucking KO is when Johnny Walker throws a kick and Craig catches it, and then like a flamingo standing
he
on
starts
one
hammer
foot,
fisting
Johnny
him.
Walker just fucking
Yeah, he
throws
starts hammer
hooks
fisting him
and
and
knocks
shit. He's
out
like,
Paul Craig.
yeah, you know.
Yeah, that was but anyway,
that was
no,
it.
but so
Back to the
all right,
question.
so I'm saying like, light heavyweight's an interesting division right now, honestly, because you have all these guys like you got like Azamat.
Dude,
So
I could
did
watch
you shut
this
the fuck up?
stream on my VR.
But I want to kick you in the fucking face right now.
Dude, I
Carry
can
on.
read chat on my VR.
All right. That's all right.
So you were asking about Jimmy
I could
Crute.
reach out on my
Continue.
phone.
You were asking
So what
about
I'm
Jimmy
saying is,
Crute.
so what
Carry on.
I'm saying is like, okay, so you got
Alright.
guys like Bukowskis, like Jimmy Crute, Sterling. Sterling has never looked
No,
spectacular,
he's not
though
going
he
to
has
announce
won.
anything.
Yeah,
Get
I
him.
don't think so either. But I think okay, so you got
search.
Azamat Mirzakhanov, who is about
Very
to
good fighter.
definitely beat. Yeah, now he's old, ish, but for that division, I mean, he's
He's
36.
alright.
He's 36. He's undefeated. He's about to definitely beat Rakic, and he's a guy that knows how to be 5'10" at light heavyweight.
Mhm.
Like and so it's like so you have a bunch of people that aren't necessarily top 5, but they are ranked, and then you have
Mhm.
guys right outside the rankings like like Jimmy Crute, Bukowskis, I mean. So what I'm saying is basically it's like so Ankalaev will beat Pereira, and so do you think? So first of all, Yuri's probably gonna beat Khalil, almost certainly.
I'm not fucking gay. Don't ever say that about me again. Sorry, continue.
Carry on.
I mean, it's just kind of known, but at this point,
I like that you wrote noddle as well. Sorry, carry on. Nice one, Caravaggio. Carry on. This is the longest fucking question I've ever been asked, by the way.
I said.
Yeah, why are you
just-
going?
oh,
Wait,
dude,
what was
okay,
the
so
question?
basically, I was kind of
what's
just
the
talking about
question?
the light heavyweight division, but my question is, do you like, is it gonna be Olberg versus Yuri for the
No.
for the title?
No.
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 You don't think so? Even though
Longest question, shortest answer possible.
No, okay. So
Should have just gone.
wait,
No.
how? Okay, so wait
No.
a second. So let me because okay, so Ankalaev, let's say Ankalaev wins, which he will, right? Now Yuri's fighting on the same card, right? Olberg just fought.
Mhm.
Like, do you not think
If
that
Yuri wins, they're gonna leapfrog him in front of Olberg. I hope you know that. But if
I mean,
Khalil
I think
wins, they're not.
I'm pretty sure well, I mean, he'll probably be ranked.
No, but the
above,
nature
well,
of the win is going to matter. Like, if
Yeah.
Yuri goes out
exactly.
there and
True.
absolutely fucking flatlines him, then we have a question to ask, don't we?
I mean, because Olberg took no damage really against Reyes, and if Yuri,
No.
takes a similarly
If Yuri gets a more
damage.
impressive finish than Olberg, he's a 100% leapfrogging. Or even if the fight is
So,
just more
I mean,
exciting.
he might not even have
I think
to.
right. It all depends on if Alex ends up winning the light heavyweight championship. I don't
We
think
get
he
another
defends. I think
don't
we
think
get
so?
Olberg versus Yuri for the title.
Yeah,
I like
that's.
that.
I mean, that's
if Alex goes up for the
oh
heavyweight bout
god,
for the
never
White House
again
card
with this
against
shit.
Tom Aspinall, then I think we get
Again with
Yuri
this
versus
bullshit.
Ileana,
Ulberg.
you understand it's going to happen, right?
It's
You
not.
understand that's going
It's
to
not.
happen.
Frankie, you want to
No,
go
it
double or
will.
nothing? You want to go double or
No, I
nothing?
don't.
Perrin
I'm not
never
on
I
goes
think
to
if he
heavyweight.
wins, he vacates and moves up. But if he loses, I think he just
He's
retires.
going to lose. Okay, I'll parlay a futures bet with you. He loses and he never fights at heavyweight.
No,
Wait, are you talking to me?
regardless of what happens in this fight, Alex is going to heavyweight. 100%.
I agree.
If he
come
loses,
It's
he
his only,
goes
it's
up.
his
Dude,
only
what the
move
fuck
left.
is that drink, dog? What is that? Please tell
So
me.
it's dude, it's a dragon
Was it a
drink.
pinkety drinkety?
Dragon fruit.
It's called a dragon drink, and
'Cause-
yes, it has dragon fruit in it and raspberry.
See, he said it. He
Okay.
said he knows that I'm not actually gay. Let's go. I win. Woo! Time to celebrate. Woo!
If you think about it, if Alex loses to Ankalaev and he goes up to heavyweight, he's one fight away from a title. Another
100%.
title.
How,
And it's like what I
really?
told you. I told you 100 times here. What they'll do is they'll sell the free weight class narrative. That's what they'll do.
Of course they will.
Oh
And
my
then he'll come out with
God.
the
I agree.
he'll come out with the I was starving myself to get to
So Alex
205.
Pereira,
He'll
he already
give it all
did that
that.
going
Okay.
up to light heavyweight,
Who else?
bro. He's-
Who else has the
Yeah, so
potential to be
they'll do
triple
it
weight
again.
champ?
That shows you.
There's no.
So
Yeah,
there's
so
no
he'll
one
get
else
so,
doing
he,
it.
so he's gonna have back-to-back losses against Ankalaev and then go up to heavyweight
Oh no.
so Aspinall can execute him.
Oh damn it!
No, he wouldn't.
Like,
He wouldn't fight
I mean, why?
Aspinall
Why would
if he
like Glover
if he
wouldn't
loses
tell him to
if
do
he
that?
loses to Ankalaev, he'll
Uh.
probably fight someone like Gorn or Volkov
You
or
guys want
someone,
to see what I built this
and then
weekend?
he'll get a title fight.
Hey, brutally honest, you want to see what I
What?
built this weekend?
is-
Look.
Huh?
Isn't that fucking awesome?
Autism confirmed. All right. Noodle.
Well done, young
hang on a sec.
young lad.
Hang on a second.
Are you just like living in your own world over there? Like we're all
You look so happy,
talking
man.
and-
I love
and
it. The smile on
you
your
ran
face
off
is
to go
bringing a lot
play
of
with
joy to me.
Legos during an MMA stream.
Dude, it's his day. It's his day off. He fucking goes. He probably drops ecstasy and goes ape shit.
I've actually had a couple morning beers. Are they not?
Yeah, no, he doesn't do it. He doesn't drop
This,
ecstasy.
this explains it.
Yo, Noodle, I want you to know that
Explains
that like this was Western Mass Climber 20 years ago. So like you know,
that whatever. Do you know what type
Yeah,
of
I'm
car
trying
this
to
is? Does
intervene.
anyone know what type of car this is?
I've heard Giuliano has made good with the community. I've heard he's giving away a few more laptops, and everyone's happy again, and he's back in everyone's good graces.
Okay, but can anyone name this car?
giving away more,
this is?
giving away more laptops now. No, musical and
Who
I
knows
are
what
good
type of car
again,
this
but
is? In chat, because these guys don't know. They're casuals. What type of car this is? This the fucking paint should be a dead giveaway.
dude, I would
Dodge.
casually
Dodge.
squeeze
A
your
Dodge?
face off.
It's a fucking Nissan GTR R32. You freaking idiot. Or
It's
is it
definitely a
R34? No,
Dodge.
it's R34.
Yo,
Yeah, it's a
Noodle,
Dodge.
Noodle. You ever hear of something called Pearl Harbor? You Jap car loving fucking little bitch.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry they make better cars than the United States. They're more reliable. They're faster. The
You know who
aftermarket
they don't make
capabilities
better?
are
You know who
better.
they
handle
you know who
more
makes-
boost.
Noodle, you know who makes better
Swear to
cars
God,
than both?
if you say European cars.
Well, not European in general, but you ever work on a Maserati MC20?
No, I did not work on a Maserati MC20. I'm actually not gay, so I would never work on a Maserati.
You worked on a Porsche though. And-
Did I work? Did I work? Well, I did an
or-
oil change on a Porsche.
Yeah, that's the
I also
gayest thing
did
I've ever heard.
I did a battery on an M3 the other day. By the way,
Did you wear a skirt while you did it?
reliability aside, European
Alright, what is this? The fucking
M-line from
what?
BMW.
Is a fucking auto channel? For fuck's sake!
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna change my fucking name to Good Tires MMA.
Dude, brutally honest is like picking his nose with like boredom.
He's not picking his
Friggin-
fucking nose. His fingers have not even entered his nostrils. You freaking rapscallion.
So Noodles.
So the
want to know
bottom-
when. All I want to ask about this is when these two get a room. Can can we not be anywhere near?
Wait, hold
Chris.
on.
No, there is no kidding.
These two, like Charles Oliveira and Noodle, when he comes up
Yeah,
to be
I'll accept that
comforted.
over fucking. Yeah, I'll accept that. Dude, I
Of
also
course
have
you
a
will.
bird. You guys want to see my fucking
Have
bird?
you spoken about the Reyes fight at all?
Dude,
Or did I miss that?
bird,
Who, me?
bird.
Just everyone on panel. I'm just
I mean,
asking.
dude,
Sorry,
like,
I
I did a fight
I didn't hear the
companion. I
question
mean,
because I was distracted by the bird.
brutally,
Sorry.
what is there?
Yeah.
I mean, what is there? Because like I started watching your video and I didn't get to finish it. But like 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 an in-depth analysis, is there really one to be made?
I found the all everything that came from Reyes very strange and very weird. He was very hesitant, and then the fight ending sequence was very bizarre to me. He just like he was in this position. He didn't strike. He just sort of lunged forward and got knocked out. I think
okay. So
I need to bring something up to what Brutally Honest is saying. I think that you guys know I'm a massive fan of MMA Guru, but he kind of broke down the fight perfectly in his prediction. He said that Olberg's going to be like outdoing him for the first couple. He didn't say it was going to be a first round KO. He said it was like round 2 or 3. He said it's going to be Olberg outdoing him early, and then Reyes is going to feel like he needs to get one over on Olberg, and then he's going to get fucking caught. And that is exactly how the first round played out. Olberg is complacent with barely winning a round. And Reyes felt like he had to get him, and he got swept.
He
didn't even attack. That's what.
Hold on.
Ending sequence. He didn't even strike. He just sort of moved his body into the punch, and it was just.
It would be different if he lunged forward with a strike, but he just lunged his chin.
Yeah. So I hear what you're saying.
He literally just like lunges forward.
So what I was counting on. I was counting on I say counting on. I mean, I was expecting a second round knockout by Olberg, and the reason why is because I thought that the Reyes would be the most dangerous in the first round. Olberg would, keep him at bay, maybe with half kicks, and then because all Olberg, I knew going in, that all Olberg has to do is slip a strike, and the chin is right there on Reyes.
Olberg's a bitch. I fucking hate
him. But you're right that Reyes did fight. How's Olberg a bitch? You fucking child.
Rob Jan Blachowicz. We all know it. He shouldn't
Oh
have.
my god, my fucking and Jan Blachowicz dusted up.
We all know this. We all know this. Quite frankly, we all know this. Giuliano, what an Italian name.
Dude, Noodle, you look skeletal, bro. Like people tell me I'm
skeletal. Actually. It's just sometimes whenever I don't do break jobs fast enough, they starve me, so they don't allow me to eat. They're like,
oh damn,
no food for you.
What about when you don't do blowjobs fast enough? Do you guys get mad?
Stop saying I'm gay.
I'm sorry. I love you.
If you say I'm gay one more time,
Noodle, you keep setting me up so easily, bro.
That's you if you say I'm gay one more time.
Even your beers look gay.
Yeah, you're drinking like a Four Loko,
you have
bro.
the gayest beer that I've ever seen.
It's a twisted tea, asshole.
It's not even a beer.
That's so much worse, fuck.
It's not even, it's not even
you
a beer.
should have kept that to yourself, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, dude, no, wait, guys. Oh, fuck.
Dude, how much, what are the estrogen contents of that, whatever the fuck you're drinking, dude?
Dude, I'm actually not even drinking freaking twisted tea. I'm actually drinking a PBR because I'm a man.
Dude, you're a hipster now drinking PBR? Bro, you used to drink scotch. You used to call me on Instagram drunk as shit talking about eating pussy, and now look at you.
Hang on. He used to call you up when he was drunk.
Dude, I drink Coors. I'm a man.
That only happened once.
Why do you have young boys calling you?
I'm not. I'm a fucking adult, asshole. Fuck you. You're on. Okay, by your logic, you're on a panel with young boy.
The notion that you're.
I'm 20.
Yeah. The notion that
Fuck
Good
off.
Noodle is
He's not 20.
Yeah, no,
is he?
he's
I am 20, 2005.
Yeah, no, he's
That's
20.
crazy.
Oh shit! I thought you were like his little cousin or something.
What do we? He's
I
Jewish,
thought,
dude.
I thought you were related.
Fucking Jewish. Don't
I
ever
thought
say
he was
that.
like,
Oh, you guys are freaking pissing me off, dude. I'm freaking closing the door.
Welcome
Not
back,
fucking
Steve.
Jewish. You call me fucking Jewish one more time.
Dude, his girlfriend texted
right,
him
Steve,
to
how
close
you
the
doing,
door.
brother?
No, yo, brutally.
I'm not.
All right, so
fucking
brutally,
Jewish.
I have a
I
question
know
for
I got
you.
a big nose.
I have a
I'm not fucking
succinct
Jewish.
question. I have a
You put me
succinct
on the
question.
same level as Netanyahu.
All right, I have a succinct question for brutally.
This is where you ask the question.
Okay. All right. No, I was waiting for permission. As Frankfurtshire, as you know,
Permission. Since when did you ask for permission?
I'm turning a corner, bro.
You're turning a
all
corner
right.
after 52
right.
minutes.
All right. So Jailton Almeida versus Volkov. Who do you have?
Volkov.
Fuck off.
Wait, really?
Volkov.
Y'all have Volkov too?
Yeah, all Volkov.
Yeah. Let's
Volkov
go. I
is
thought it was the
actually
only
good.
one. I thought it was the only one. I think Almeida's good, right?
Jelton
I just think
Almeida
he's
should still be fighting at light heavyweight, in my opinion.
okay. In my opinion, Jelton Almeida is the type of guy who would get past a Marcin Tybura, a Sergey Spivak, a fucking Romanov, the fat, unathletic heavyweights, but like somebody who's actually a real heavyweight, like Tom Aspinall, Volkov, Blades. I think they all deal with him easy.
What?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It makes me uncomfortable.
I think Pavlovich would fucking absolutely, maybe pre-Aspinall fight, Pavlovich would do better. I could see Pavlovich maybe losing to Almeida right now, but pre-Aspinall,
Dude,
Pavlovich.
No. Hold on. Wait. Stop. First of all, it's like yes, Pavlovich has fought gun shy since that.
Did you just say Jason Curtis Blades would deal with Jailton Almeida?
He did.
Did I?
Yeah. I thought you were saying
That's
like as if they haven't fought. Oh.
No. I said that's actually like when I was getting back into the UFC. That's
Bro, that was a bit. That was a bit of a that fight though.
It was a bad stoppage. I swear to fucking God,
I'm not gonna say it was a bad. No, it wasn't a bad stoppage.
Yeah.
It was a stupid ass move by Almeida to sit there and deal with like the fucking cinder block elbows of Curtis Blades, trying to drag him away from the cage.
Fist, though. Was it not hammer fist?
I'm pretty sure it was elbows.
Was it a combo of the? Hold on.
I just remember yelling retard at the
screen. The
screen.
finish was amethyst, I think.
Okay.
Let me see if it.
I mean, I remember
he was dropping elbows.
Yeah, he was dropping elbows. Yeah, it was just. I mean, that was a stupid move. Almeida misjudged how fast he could pull him off the cage and thought he could sit there and eat. But yeah.
So Tapology has the official finish as hammer fists.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, congratulations. You win this spelling bee. Yeah. I think that Almeida gives Volkov a run for his money. Honestly.
He could do. I don't think so.
Would you say that Volkov gives Almeida a run for his money?
No, Almeida gives Volkov a run for his money. Other way around. Because you're all on Volkov right away. I'm
not saying it's going to be a cakewalk. I'm saying it should be a. I think it's.
What I hate though is I hate that it's like we saw Volkov clearly beat Cyril Gane, and
that fight's not. I agree that was a robbery, but it was not as clear.
Let me finish. We all saw him beat Cyril Gane, and now we have this expectation. This is something to keep in mind. We have this expectation of what Volkov is. Dude, he beat Cyril Gane, guys. He's clearly gonna fucking beat Almeida, and then he's probably gonna lose to if he loses to Almeida, then it's just gonna be like, don't let the robbery blindside you on picking out Alexander Volkov.
That is the first good. That is a very good point, Noodle, and the first that you've made. And this is
Let's go.
No, I agree with that actually.
I just don't think that we should let it affect our bias in picking, and I feel like that's why a lot of people are picking Volkov. I'm picking Volkov because I think it's a very 50-50 fight, and I think that I was leaning.
I don't think so at all.
Announced, but
what makes you think it's a 50-50?
I think that it's
Almeida wins, Frankie.
I think
I think
it's
Almeida
like
wins.
if Almeida gets the takedown, if Volkov can't stuff the first takedown, I think it's just down. It's one-way traffic for Almeida.
So Volkov's reach doesn't really match his height, which matters sometimes and sometimes not. But with Almeida, if Almeida gets it just on the ground, Almeida's jiu-jitsu is fucking just like superior.
I don't see him finishing Volkov at all, though. I think it would just be a goal decision.
Volkov's a very hard person to finish, but
how good is Tom Aspinall, dude? Just saying.
Tom Aspinall didn't finish him.
Lewis.
Yeah, he did. Kimura in the second round.
He
Arm
did
lock,
finish.
Oh, he did. You're right. Wait.
The only
I don't
Oh
think
no,
it's
no,
been
you're
this
no.
finish.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking the first. I'm sorry. I'm thinking the first Gon fight. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah. You're good. You're good.
Chill the fuck out. Yeah, you know how people be mixing up Gon and Aspinall, right?
No, one would absolutely smoke Joe.
I'm
and the
sorry,
other would get
joking.
fucking absolutely fucked.
Dude, what? No.
Aspinall's fucking different, dude.
So how do you? Okay, so now I think we obviously all agree that Aspinall is gonna be Gon. How do you think he does it?
I think he's
okay. Hot take.
Go on, you go first.
Hot take. I'm gonna say sub in the third round. I don't think
Sub
it's
in
gonna
the
be a
third
first round
round.
KO. In the
So
third round, yeah.
our lives
think he's gonna lose the second round. I think that what's being overlooked here is what's it? Gon's kicks. I think Gon's kicks are gonna do well.
Gon's kicks are deadly.
Yeah,
deadly.
Like he's really good, and I think he might win the second round based off of like teep kicks,
and
body kicks.
What a lot of people forget, I think, is that Gon was about to beat Ngannou, and Ngannou switched up to wrestling and won that fight.
Watching it back, you can give the fight to Cyril Gane, in my opinion.
The tide shifted.
How good is Ngannou really, though?
How good is Ngannou?
If it's gonna be crazy, I'm sorry, I don't think he's that good.
I mean,
I don't think he's that good.
How good was Ngannou? How good is Ngannou?
Name his resume. Like he's got Stipe, right? He's got
washed
up Cain
by
Velasquez.
knockout. By knockout.
Okay, Stipe by knockout.
Pre-washed.
He's also lost. He's lost to Stipe. He's lost to Derek Lewis.
Dude, that was
but the Derek Lewis one doesn't really count. It was a weird fight, that one.
After Carla Esparza versus whoever, that was the second worst UFC fight ever.
Oh fuck, I know who you're talking. Esparza versus Rose, right?
Yeah, that goes down in history as the worst UFC fight ever. Second would be Derek Lewis versus Ngannou.
And on Fajeda, I don't think that's an impressive
you had the
win.
threat that something might happen, whereas of Rose and Carla, we knew within 1 minute that we weren't seeing anything here.
Yeah.
What do you mean, dude? That was a banger, dude. I tell all my friends who are just getting in the UFC to watch that fight.
Dude, did you just literally do Joe Rogan's joke that he did at the time, commentating on that fight? Where he's like, imagine if you
it was John Anik. John Anik was like, oh, we need to see a rematch of this, like, or some shit like that. He was like, dude, can't wait to see the rematch. And then Joe Rogan was like, absolutely fucking not, dude. You know it's bad when Joe Rogan's actually piping up and saying something, dude. Like, just saying.
Dude, what? So, all right. So now Merab at bantamweight, like the fact that he's the dude,
you never answered the Ngannou question, by the way.
Whether or not Ngannou was ever good. I mean, yeah, dude, he was. I mean, you know, the thing is, like,
good at a point in time. I just think.
I think he was. I think. Yeah. At the time that.
And I think that was due to the way the UFC promoted him. UFC promoted him. That's the dude getting hit by Ngannou is the same as getting hit by a Ford Escort going as fast as it can, which is 67 miles. I'm sorry, a Ford Escort can go faster than 67 miles an hour. That's fucking ridiculous.
If Ngannou hit you, it would probably feel like that. But regardless.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it wouldn't. I'm just saying the way they promoted it, like Chrissy J is saying, the way they promoted it, it gave a lot of hype to the fans, and it overrated a lot of how.
Did Chrissy just say Ford Escort power?
That's how the UFC promoted it.
A Ford Escort is a hatchback SUV. It's the transsexual of cars.
No, it's not. It's hatchback SUV does not exist. It's either an SUV or it's a hatchback.
It's a crossover. Sorry,
crossover.
You fucking mechanic, dickhead. Anyway, like All right,
Don't make
so
me get my wrenches, dude.
So I do agree to sift through all your bullshit. I do agree that Aspinall will probably grapple against Gon because that is the road to beating him. I mean, I don't know if anyone like Frankie, you disagree. You think Aspinall just goes for a knockout or
No, I don't disagree. I think that's what I'm kind of expecting. I think Gon is going to be very cautious in this. I think he's going to try and maintain distance, make it more of a technical striking battle. And I do think he's the better technical striker than Aspinall. Obviously, Aspinall has more power.
Not in the pocket, but definitely. I mean, as a Muay Thai fighter,
at range, he's far more skilled. But I think what inevitably happens is he gets an opening, takes him down, and that's when the fight ends. I think whenever he gets him down to the ground, that's when he wins.
Now, one thing about Cyril Gane though is that after the Ngannou fight, I mean, now the Volkov robbery aside, I mean, he did demonstrate grappling ability that had been non-existent prior against Volkov.
Just before we move on, the Aspinall Gane fight. We all assume that he's going to take him down. He's going to go for the sub and finish him. What if, right? How much of a factor does the old John Jones situation
100%
have an impact on how Tom Aspinall takes this fight? Is he going to want to make more of a name for himself in this fight?
I think Tom Aspinall is going to do whatever the fuck he feels is necessary to win the fight.
I agree.
Win.
However, I want to say this. I think that Tom Aspinall isn't, and this is a hot take, and I'm sorry, this kind of like takes what you just said and kind of throws it out the window. I'm sorry, I don't even think he thinks about John Jones anymore. Look at the way he's talking.
Oh, he does. Well, 100. I think 100% he does.
I think he doesn't give a fuck. I think he's like, yeah, this guy held up the heavyweight division. Fuck.
I mean, two things can be true. Two things can be true.
Yeah, but what?
I think he's mad that he hasn't gotten to fight Jones. I think he's mad that yeah, like I agree with Bruley that of course he's going to be thinking about the fact that like the fight that would have made him unequivocally the greatest heavyweight,
the best fighter in the world,
doesn't get to happen.
I think it's going to become more of an issue when he beats Gon and then he realizes there's no one left.
No one for him fight.
And that's why he's going to fight Alex.
Well, okay, you've got winner of
Alex
Volkov
is fucking.
Almeida, but that's not. Hear me out. Winner of Volkov.
That's
not a big fight for him. If Volkov wins, just another rematch. Oh, just another Curtis Blade situation.
Dude, Volkov's not going to win.
Wins, maybe.
I think Almeida wins against Volkov.
And who's his friend that just made his debut and knocked out Tybura? He's not fighting him.
That guy is They're not fighting. Very good.
They're not fighting. As much as that would be a good storyline and a good name to get on his resume because of how
if that guy's got 2 fights minimum.
Can I ask you a question, Juliano? Why are you so high on Almeida?
I think that I think his striking against Spivak was like the Spivak fight, if you actually break that fight down, was definitely very impressive.
So you obviously want him to beat Volkov and you see him getting a title shot.
Well, it's not about emotions, dude. I think he does beat Volkov. And I think after beating Volkov, it's like you say, who is there after Gane for Aspinall? If John Jones doesn't serve as the backup and then have to fill in on fight night, and I still win our bet.
So you want Almeida to get in there with Tom, who got destroyed by Blades.
Yeah, which and like yes, and you don't understand.
I don't understand why you think Almeida would be.
Why are we not talking about the biggest heavyweight matchup right now, which is Gaziev versus Aspinall? Like, that's quite frankly the most competitive fight for him in the division.
Okay, so Frankie, if this makes sense,
I just saw a tumbleweed like fucking roll across this fucking screen there.
I thought that was funny. I thought it was funny.
You know what you won't see brutally is you won't see Gaziev doing wind sprints uphill and working on his goddamn sacrilegious cardio problem.
Okay, also another thing about the Gon versus Aspinall. I'm sorry, if Tuivasa can drop you, Aspinall would do unspeakable things to you.
Dude, yeah, but Gon was not. It's just first of all, two of us still being in the division is fucking.
It was more the Gon and Volkov fight that worried me more because I thought Volkov clearly outskilled him, which I didn't expect to happen.
And it's also kind of like he got caught with that spitting back fist. I'm sorry, like if you're like a very technical sound 265er, I don't think you're getting caught by that.
Well,
Sorry,
Volkov fought a much like different fight. He game planned
like
well
more
against Gon.
unorthodox, would you say?
But
yeah, he game planned well against Gon because like in their first fight, Volkov was a lot stiffer. His lateral movement wasn't the same, and that's what Gon was able to exploit. He was able to circle around, strike
But this
at
is the
range.
thing that I'm saying
Wasn't
to
it
you.
like a
We don't have
50-45
any.
in their first fight?
We don't have any data on Tom Aspinall that can be exploited because we haven't seen him that much in there. Whereas there's plenty to exploit on Gon's side.
Yeah, no, I
in my
mean,
opinion.
yeah, no, that's definitely true.
And you wanting Almeida, you said you being high on Almeida is just a bit positive. I mean, we're all entitled to like who we like, but you're.
I
why
think
you think he's gonna
Frankie.
be?
So
I don't get it.
I think
He's
I
not
think
that good.
I mean, you say that. What I'm saying is, it's like I see after he lost to Curtis Blades, dude. I see improvement with each fight, and I think you'll see that against Volkov. I mean, obviously, I could be wrong, but I mean that's kind of my instinct. I mean, that's. I mean, when you see a fighter getting better with each fight, it and it's like.
But
kind of
Volkov's
tangible.
improved a lot as well, and
But Volkov
I just, I don't know.
he has, but at the same time, like it's like the fight's going to the ground. Almeida's striking has improved. I mean, his grappling is, and he's a heavyweight that fights at a very lightweight for the division. But he has so much power. I mean, it's he's kind of like a wild card type of fighter. I think that and I mean also it's like you're right, like the division's kind of bereft of like after Gon, it's like who do you put who do you put against? I mean you get the Pavlovich rematch, which is not uninteresting. I mean, but
no, I think they do if Volkov wins. I think it's the winner of Volkov Almeida, and I think
oh no, it
definitely need one more.
I think that John Jones. I agree with Brutally. John Jones versus Aspinall is if that White House shit happens, it's Jones Aspinall.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Okay, I got something to say. Like, in terms of who's next for him, there really is nobody. Like, I mean, I'm gonna go through the rankings right now. I have it pulled up. Cyril Gon, they're booked. Volkov, he's booked.
It's the winner nominated Volkov after Gon.
Yeah, they're on the same card, aren't they? So.
Yeah. And Pavlovich, he's not currently booked, I don't believe. Blades,
he just fought.
He's gonna need like 3 more to get a title shot because
he just barely beat what's his name?
Rizvan Kuniev.
Yeah.
Jalton Almeida is booked. Waldo Cortez Acosta just lost to Pavlovich. Spivak, I believe, is booked against Gaziev. Dilu, he is. I don't think he's booked with anybody right now, but he's in no position to get a title shot. Daliha is not gonna fight him because they're training partners and they're like really good friends.
Yeah, they would fight if
Tybura's already lost to him and he's on a bit of a skid right now.
Tybura's lost
on a skid. Gaziev is booked. Parkin, they're training partners. They're not fighting.
Is Mario Pinto ranked yet?
No. And Walter Walker, who is currently booked. So I mean,
yeah, you know what's scary about this Tom Aspinall situation? He's 32 years old. He fights twice a year.
He's not there, is he?
But he's 32. He's 32 years old. He fights twice a year. After he beats Gon, and then he the winner of Volkov and fucking Almeida, it's rematches. And then
by
the time he's 34, he's cleared out the division twice.
So
what the fuck are they going to do with him? If he fights till he's 36, 37, 38, what the fuck are they going to do with this guy?
I got you, dude. This is what you do. You take all of the light heavyweights who are kind of past their prime and whatnot. Like take
you
Jan
do it.
Blachowicz,
You
get
guys-
Jan Blachowicz,
Yeah,
pay
give
him
him
to move
Pereira,
up.
We've said
No.
this, but like,
Get Jan
No,
Blachowicz to move
I'm
up and fight in
joking,
a title
dude.
elimination bout. Give him 2 fights for a
Noodle,
title.
just
No.
for 1 second.
We're doing this. We're doing this because
So
get
Jones
Rakic
is
to
back
move
in the
up.
testing pool. Jones is in the
Reyes should
testing
move
pool, if
up.
I'm not mistaken, right?
I think the Jones thing is not a
Rose-
bad shout.
Dude, Jones
to
is
be
not
honest.
fucking coming back, dude. He's not.
Bro,
I think he will.
Conor
the
McGregor
White
is
House
not
card,
coming
he'd
back.
do it. Of course he would.
I think he would.
I don't think he's coming
You'd be
back.
mental
Especially
not to
if
want
Tom
to do that.
looks in any way
Jones will do
vulnerable
it.
against Khan.
Jones will do
He
it.
definitely comes
They are
back.
not going
Tom
to
shows any.
risk. Okay,
Why is he in the testing pool?
I'm just gonna say this.
Why is he
Okay,
in the
so
fucking testing pool, bro?
it's a fucking blunder, dude. He's not coming back. Okay, this is my take. This is my
Frankie,
take.
are you
If you're
going
gonna
back
have-
on what you said about Jones?
No, I was
Can I-
saying
Coming
that they
back.
weren't
I need to
going to
say
fight
this.
in November.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah,
So-
no, yeah, Frankie.
Was that
Frankie,
was that what
And
Gillian
by the way,
said?
Frankie-
You're going to fight in November.
Hold on,
You fucking mug.
By the way,
absolute
to answer
fucking mug.
Frankie, I answered your
You
question.
fucking mug.
I answered Frankie. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Frankie, I answered
November,
your
you
question.
fucking joker.
But just to answer it publicly, you win our bet on fight night. Because for all we know, Jones could be the backup, Frankie, and
Oh,
Cyril Gahn
shut
might get food poisonings from some fucking escargot, and Jones fills in for him, and then
He
I
won't be
collect.
I gotta say this.
Oh,
The
do
reason
you
why I don't think
really
Jones
see?
is
Do
coming
you
back.
really see a world where Jones comes back on short notice? We're discussing
No.
whether he'll come back at all.
No,
Absolutely
I
fucking
don't.
not.
But it could.
Absolutely fucking not.
But is it like absolutely impossible? No.
Yes.
But you get paid fight
Yes,
night.
it
Frankie.
is.
Yes,
I'll
it
say
is.
this.
You get
White
paid
House
fight
card.
night.
Okay,
It's very
you seem to
impossible.
think that Jones is coming back for the White House
Fight
card.
night.
Dana has said that he is not reliable to put
Dana
in the main
says a
event,
lot of
and
things.
Jones is the
Dude,
only
Dana-
person who
dude,
can put in the main
Dana
event.
also bought.
If you
Bro,
have
Dana
Jones
said there
on
would
the
be no
card,
women
no,
in the
no.
fucking UFC,
We're gonna
bro.
play this
Dana
right
White
now.
is
I
a
don't give a
scumbag.
fuck.
Dana
I
White
don't give a
promised
fuck.
lies
Whitey
through his
Bulls
I
that
don't.
he'd
I
pay
do
2
not
grand,
care.
bro.
If you're gonna have
All right,
Jones
slow
on a
down.
card,
Slow down.
if you're gonna have Jones on a card, he needs to be the main event, and he's not being the main event of a White House, a card of that magnitude. He is not being the main event because he's
What are you
unreliable.
talking about? He absolutely would be. Jones Aspinall would
No,
absolutely
dude.
be the
talking
man.
No, they're not risking that shit just for
Risking
Jones to
what?
pull out.
Of course, they're
Bro, what are
risking
they
that
gonna
shit.
do? Connor?
No.
They're gonna do Connor versus
Yeah, I know.
fucking-
Right.
When the fuck did I
Connor
say
versus
Connor?
Jeremy
When the fuck did
Stephens?
I say
Let
Connor?
Let me speak. Let me fucking speak, right? Dana White went on a podcast talking about John Jones, how he's unreliable and all this bollocks. And then he was saying how Conor McGregor's so fucking reliable. Conor McGregor's been the most unreliable UFC fighter in the last fucking 6 years. And he's got the balls to actually go up on a podcast and say, oh, every time we call Conor, he's just there. He's just like, Conor's full of shit. He pulled out of a fight because of a broken toe. He wants 100 million
blindsided
and
by the
100
Mendez
golden
fight.
visas to turn up at the fucking
Brutally honest.
White
Conor
House.
McGregor will
He
never
is blind.
fight
Dana
in
White is
competitive MMA
Dana White is
ever
blindsided
again.
by
Mark
the
my
by the
fucking
Mendez
words.
fight. When Jose Aldo pulled out and he had to he told him, yeah, no, I don't give a fuck who I'm fighting. I'll still fight. He's blindsided by the Mendez fight. I know that was a long time ago, but that was probably a big
Are
fucking.
you talking about
big
Conor
thing.
McGregor's prime in the UFC?
No. What made you think that? Holy shit!
Yeah, but
Okay,
in
it's
the
now-
last
Noodle,
6
it's
years,
10
he's been a
years
pull-out
later, the
major.
guy
Don't
has
forget,
$400
Who the fuck
million,
else would I be
all the
talking about,
coke in
dude?
the world.
no one ever talks about this, but fucking Conor McGregor pulled out of a Diaz fight over a contract dispute. It was him who pulled out because he wasn't
Yeah.
getting paid.
200.
Yeah, and also it's like, who do you do? Jeremy Stephens versus Conor McGregor? Like Michael Chandler is such a broken soul at this point from being canceled on. so
Oh, and
many
Jeremy
times.
Stephens isn't the guy who's 29 and 28. His fucking record looks like a goddamn.
Yeah, I'm saying, who
scorecard.
the fuck is Conor gonna be willing to fight, dude? He's gonna fight at like
Dan
185,
Hooker?
missed
I don't
weight,
know.
and fucking like, the fuck are you talking about?
Give him
dude?
Leon Edwards.
You
Give
know
him
what?
Leon
You-
Edwards.
You know what? Just feed him to fucking give him fucking Chimaev. Fuck it. Just say Chimaev McGregor. Fucking book it. Let's
Yeah,
see
make
that.
that.
little
Make
fucking-
make Chimaev's first title defense Conor McGregor at 185.
Oh, to be
Like-
fair, I'd be up for
I
seeing
wouldn't be
him
surprised.
snap his neck and kill him right in that
Yeah,
cage
yeah,
at
right?
the White House.
Dude,
wouldn't
he
be
would
surprised
finish what
by that.
Habib started, bro. Dude, if Conor McGregor died in Washington D.C., I don't know White House guard.
Imagine,
Imagine him just
snaps
fucking
his
sitting
neck
there.
like in Mortal Kombat. You just hear Donald Trump go, "Finish him!"
Finish him right now. You need to finish him. Finish Conor McGregor.
Holds his
Oh,
head up on
yo,
a
you know
fucking
what I
sky.
just, bro? You know what just occurred to me? You know who's probably brokering so hard for a spot on that is Colby Covington. Is like he's probably
Who's
sucking
Colby
Dana off
Covington?
for a spot.
Yeah, but
He's probably
how
sucking
they should
Dana off for
market this, how they should
Hey,
market this event is
Covington?
they should have Team US, they should have Team US every fight
Holy
on the
shit,
card
guys!
should
I have an
have
idea.
an American.
I have an idea.
But it won't be.
I have an idea.
The
Can
So
you finish his
US
idea first?
Hey, dude, fucking great idea. Okay, the theme is U.S. versus U.K., right? Because you know. 4th
Oh,
of
it's all right.
July,
Your
all that shit,
idea
right?
is
Hey,
his idea that he
Sam
was just in the middle
Patterson
of
versus
saying.
Colby
I
Covington,
know,
dude.
yeah.
Sam Patterson versus.
So I've got
Colby
this
All
great
right,
idea
all right,
while
no,
you're in the
no,
middle
no,
of
no.
saying the
You
idea.
want to know what the fight
Yeah,
is?
just-
All right.
I've
In all
been pitching
seriousness,
this idea for
Patterson
fucking
versus Colby
ages.
Covington. Is that not
in all
fucking sick
seriousness,
matchup?
okay. In all seriousness, right? Pretty much every division needs some purging at welterweight. How about you just do Gilbert Burns versus Covington, and they both retire?
No.
And you let
Sam
Burns go
Patterson.
out
That's
on
for
some
you,
high.
Idaho.
Sam Patterson.
That's for you, Idaho. Fuck you and your family barbecue. Go choke on a drumstick.
Yo, Idaho, I tried to text you to be here, but you blocked my number over some gay shit. So, like, fucking.
Oh, we called you gay.
Hang on, were you sending him dick pics again, Giuliano? We've told you about you sending fucking all your male friends dick pics. I'm sorry, Idaho.
Dude, that brutally, that wasn't.
Where's
Good
my
Noodles
dick
also
pics,
a
man?
victim.
Brutally, that wasn't my dick. That was.
I didn't get any dick
That was
pics.
musical MMA forcing me to send dick pictures.
Right, so you've got a collection of dick pics that you go around
Bro,
sending
okay,
people.
listen. The
That
reason,
sounds
no,
even
no,
weird.
dude, I don't even
just
open
up the
files.
album of dick pics and
This is okay. So look. So I was like, you know what, musical? Why don't we bury the hatchet? And he was like, all right, just one requirement. I need you to take this folder. Don't open it. Don't look at it. But I need it mass messaged to everyone we know in common on YouTube. So if you check your inbox, brutally.
what? I sorry, I'm not listening to anything that you said because I just read something in the chat that just it's completely fucked up,
Oh
man.
shit.
Oh yeah, no. So Idaho, look, Idaho is fucking like. Even though I said like I'm not gonna defend Maelson's fucking shit from 2 years ago, okay? Like, you know, Idaho wants to fucking, you know, it's like I guess Idaho's upset that I didn't immediately, you know, I wasn't on a fucking fuck Maelson train, like, you know, and banning. Like, basically, okay, so Idaho asked me to ban Maelson
Dude,
from
you're doing a
my
whole lot of
channel.
yapping. You should just explain.
I am explaining, you fucking. Oh my god.
Keep yapping, buddy.
So
You've been fucking
he wants
making
you to block
noises
him.
and putting helmets on and shit. This whole. All right, look.
Helmet.
So Idaho wanted me
What
to ban.
helmet? What
Alright,
fucking
so
helmet, buddy?
So Idaho, in fairness, like Idaho is my friend, and I'm not fucking like, you know, but he has a problem with Maelson, all right, and you know, and then he made it about like, and then he made it about Maelson having basically like dated a minor who he didn't know was a minor. And this is a video that's
that never happened, by the way.
Out there, right?
For context,
so basically,
context,
so then Idaho
Is that
started.
Muhammad Ali?
Giuliano. For context, ages. What were the ages?
So according to Maelson in this video, that by the way was released by one of Rigo's fucking guys, Eagle MMA, because Maelson had a beef with Rigo, as we all do, right? You know, Maelson dated a girl who lied to him and said she was 16, who also lied to her parents because he met her parents at the time.
How old
He was
Maelson?
7. They were both in high school, according to Maelson. He was 17. She was 14, but said she was 16. They dated for a few months, and like I said, this is according to Maelson, right? And then he turned 18 while they were still together, okay? But he was still in high school, all right? He found out her actual age and broke up with her upon finding that out. Now,
Was this
I
before,
now,
or like did he do anything?
I mean, so 17 and 14. I mean, I don't know the fucking. Obviously, I wouldn't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know if they had sex. I get this is Melson's questions to answer. Like,
Okay.
So this is the problem
So
I had.
there's the context. So
So
yeah.
now the thing is, like, because
Who the
Idaho,
fuck is Eagle
Idaho.
MMA to be
Wait, so
talking about
shut
who's a
up,
pedophile?
Noodle. Shut up for a second. Shut up. So
No.
the thing is that Idaho was upset with Mason for trolling his chat and then blocked him from his chat. Then started to attack him with all of this pedophiles. Then when I said because people have been in the middle of conflicts that I've had with other people, I have never once. I'm pretty sure all of you can attest to this, right? Have I ever asked anybody to giving you an ultimatum, choose this person or me, if any of you are cool with somebody that I don't like or that's beefing with me or whatever. I've never done that, right?
No.
So Idaho did that to me, even though like I never did that to him. When I mean, I'm not gonna bring up names, but like when he was in the middle of shit, and and then he started and then he starts calling me a fucking pedophile defender, which I'm obviously not because I've gone harder at Rio than pretty much anybody besides musical. So and there are actual pedophiles out there like Rigo, like Eagle MMA, and people who are a danger and are grooming underage kids. Melson is not a danger to underage children. He got two
The only
girlfriends.
person Melson's a danger to is him fucking self. No one else other than him
Sure.
fucking self.
I mean, and that's the thing.
Don't
It's
be
like,
talking shit about Mason. That's my boy.
and that's the thing. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I say, and I said, it's like okay, like say what you want. It's like yeah, that video from 2 years ago is a bad look, but the thing is, like it's like I don't believe people think that Mason is a danger to underage kids. In fact, Mason has also gone on a crusade against Rio and all of them. So to throw the word pedophile around so liberally, okay, is definitely not a good thing when there are real pedophiles out there fucking grooming kids.
Yeah, exactly.
And
My bird, dude.
yeah, Noodles burn. That's my and that's my whole thing. Idaho has a problem with Mason, and so the whole and it's all born out of that. And he wants to pretend like anybody who doesn't delete Mason or ban them for Mason from their channel are defending pedophiles. It's a fucking it's some retarded nonsense. And like I said, Idaho is my friend, but he's acting like a pussy right now, blocking numbers. It's like fucking it's fucking dude, it's like just grow the fuck up, man, seriously. Like you want to have your problem with Mason, have your problem with Mason, but like it's like people aren't, it's like Mason being a pedophile that's a serious allegation, bro. Like and if you want to go, and if Idaho's on a crusade against pedophiles, let's see him go after Rigo like I have, like musical definitely has. Okay. Like, it's not that. It's a personal thing. He doesn't like getting trolled by Mason. That's just, And then the pedophile shit was like he hit the jackpot when he found that video. I mean, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
I just think you're gay.
Yeah. Anyway,
on Gilly unban Lane. Lane's not how. What do you mean unban Lane? Lane's not banned. Nobody's
Hey,
banned from my chat.
when did you and Lane have sex? When was that?
Are you asking someone who's in the room with you?
I'm asking you. No, what the fuck is that? Hey,
Bro,
who the fuck?
Lane and I have never been in
Good
the same
idea,
state.
MMA. What the
Lane
fuck?
and I have never been in the same state, bro. At the same time.
Hold
Please.
on, this motherfucker. Good idea,
Don't-
MMA.
Don't
Got
make me
his
dry
profile picture as
heave.
me.
Seriously.
anyway, boys, I'm going to go. I've got work in the
Yeah.
morning, so I'm going to get some
Oh, I
sleep.
got work in the morning.
yeah.
I got work in
So
the
do I,
morning
actually.
too.
What's up? Yeah, it's like 3 o'clock where you guys are now, right? Or 4 or 5 or whatever.
No, it's like
5:30.
5.
Well, yeah,
let me
I'm in New York, so it's 5:30.
And
Noodle for
it
Noodle
is
is fucking
2:26.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Noodles. Seriously.
Well, thanks
That
for
is
coming
not a
on,
stupid
Broody. I
question.
appreciate it.
Well, it's been interesting. Good Noodles.
Like,
No, it's not. It's not been interesting. It's not been interesting
Yeah.
at all. It's been fucking.
There's moments, but Good Noodle needs some
Yeah.
therapy. I really, really believe that you need some therapy, my friend.
Why?
But yeah, enjoy the rest
Why?
of your,
Hey, what the
your
fuck?
day,
Why?
evening.
What the no? What? Why? Why do I need therapy?
See you in a bit, boys.
What the fuck? Hey!
Take it easy, brutally. Yo, Frankie.
Yeah.
Frankie, I wouldn't be
You
as
agree with that? You
uncomfortable
agree
as
with
you
that
are,
fucking guy?
but
You wouldn't be what?
I said I wouldn't
Switch
be
things
as
around.
uncomfortable as you clearly are right now, but but I feel you. But anyway, regardless, dude.
No, it's not really. It's not really uncomfortable. It's just like I said. It's just this.
No,
stuff
no,
is
I
old
know,
and
It's just like
boring.
yeah, no,
Mm.
I agree. And yeah, and dude, you know how I am when I'm on your panels, dude. I'm not, I very much don't engage in drama. But I mean, yeah, I should kind of.
Yeah, we've been doing better with that lately. I have to say,
I
it's
mean,
been
dude.
a much nicer
Dude.
place around here.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Mostly.
that shit just kind of came and blindsided me, and
Roman
I was
Dolidze
asked.
beats
So.
Anderson Silva.
That was one of the better moments on here.
Dude,
Yeah, no, it's like
You
I said,
you want a
with,
hot
as
take
far as
though?
all the
JDM beats the fucking shit out of
dude.
GSP.
Yeah, all right, Noodle really believes this. Oh,
believes
GSP. No,
what?
I was gonna say he thinks Islam is gonna lose to
Hang,
JDM.
hang. That's JDM. And GSP like, oh no, I'm impressed by your performance. Oh no. That's what
Dude,
GSP would do.
Pretty
dude,
good.
Chrissy's on fucking speed right now. It's just bird noodle bird.
Bird?
But anyway,
I've got to head to work in a minute. Soon as well, not in a minute, but I've got to go to
Frankie,
bed. Go to work. Is there anything else you guys want to bring up before we head off? Just a final thought.
Frankie, I'm gonna ask you, who
Pantoja beats Demetrius
do you
Johnson.
remember when you and brutally cornered me into giving my top 5 pound for pound, and like you had yours. Has your top 5 pound for pound changed since then?
Yeah,
I have a couple takes.
Yeah, Noodle. I would duct tape your fucking mouth shut.
No, it's pretty much the same as it was, apart from I can't remember who I had. I couldn't come up with a definitive 5, but I've probably got Ilya in there at the moment.
You do? Okay. Interesting. What about you, Noodle? Give your top quickly. Your top 5.
Top 5?
Quickly, Noodle.
Like of all time or like?
No.
Yeah.
Right now, active fighters.
Oh, top 5
UFC,
right now. Oh yeah, you mean the pound for pounders? Yeah, Ilya's number 1.
Yeah.
I think Ilya number 1.
Wait, hold on. Oh, go ahead.
You guys ready? This is a hot take. I've got Merab number 1.
I do too, actually.
Ilya number 2.
I don't think that's bad.
I've got Islam number 3. I've got Pantoja number 4, and I've got Volk at number 5.
Volk. What about you, Frankie?
I've got Ilya number 1, Merab number 2. Wow. I've got Islam 3rd. I've got Pantoja 4th. 5th is kind of a bit trickier for me. It's I don't know.
It's Volk. Who else?
It's not Volk.
Volk isn't crazy. Volk isn't crazy though either.
For you know what?
It's
I'm gonna say
Volk or it's Ankalaev maybe.
I'm gonna not put Ilya in mine because honestly, because he has to defend the belt against Armin. At least
Fair enough.
And Islam's gonna beat JDM and come. So I have Merab first. I'm gonna go out on a limb with Hamzat second. Actually,
that's ridiculous.
Then, actually, you know what? That is ridiculous. I'm gonna put Islam second. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna put
Hamzat shouldn't even be in the top 5.
No, I'll put Hamzat 5th. I'm gonna say Merab first. Definitely.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, Merab first, 100%. Islam. I'm gonna have to put Islam second. And this is pre him subbing JDM, which will happen. I'm gonna say, honestly, Pantoja 3rd. Pantoja 3rd.
I don't hate that either.
I think he subs Josh. I mean, I love Joshua Van, but he's getting subbed.
Yeah, it's way too early for Joshua Van. Way too early.
Yeah.
That
and
5
then,
years of MMA training is gonna be exposed really fast when he's on his back.
And then
Mhm.
I think fourth, I think Aspinall does go at fourth, with Chimaev at fifth, because I mean, it's like, I mean,
Not
aside
having
from
not having Ilya in the top 5 is insane though.
I don't think so, Frankie. He hasn't. He got out of
He's just
featherweight
he's
before.
just knocked out.
Volk,
He's just
Holloway,
the
knocked
all
out
there.
stylistic.
Volk,
Holloway,
Holloway.
Volkanovski, and
Yeah,
Volk,
but
Charles in a
Holloway.
row.
he has
there.
not ever fought somebody who can really wrestle. Like he wouldn't left
Volkanovski?
featherweight before. Hold on, he
Volkanovski.
left. Bro, dude, that fight was on the feet, and he was fighting Volkanovski, who was
He can
fighting
still
too
wrestle, though.
soon after getting knocked
He can
out.
still wrestle.
Charles tried to wrestle him, and look what happened.
Yeah, but that's over
With
the
the
hill,
hips,
Charles
dude, he
Oliveira.
fucking threw him.
If he hold
And-
on, if he goes in the top 5, if he defends the lightweight belt against Armin.
Not having him in the top, but you've got fucking Khamzat Chimaev in there, who lost to Usman.
He
Who
didn't
had
lose
one
to
ranked
Usman.
middleweight fight. He should have lost to Usman. At best
It
it
should
was
have been
a
a draw. I think a draw.
He
is fair.
fights about once every blue moon.
Bro,
You
that
can't have him in the
Frankie,
top 5.
Frankie, acting like he's gonna fight, he like there will be no middleweight championship fights now that he's champion is some bullshit, dude. Like I'm
Having Khamzat in the top 5 for me, especially over Ilya, is just bananas, man.
Fucking
it's
ridiculous.
You
I
can't do
get what
that.
you're saying. It's premature. Wait till he's got another title defense under his belt. Yeah, I mean wait till you see what he does to Imavov, bro. Who will almost certainly be the first.
I give him Mavov a good shot in that fight, to be honest.
Well, he's gonna fucking pitter-patter shot
okay.
elbow him.
Dude, he's got no chance. The only threat
Khamzat
to
Chimaev's
Khamzat.
not going to fight until this time next year, probably.
Nah, I disagree.
And I will fucking shoot myself when that
Okay,
happens.
so hold on. So Strickland won the belt in September and then defended it the following January, which was rushed. Merab had 4 months only as well. I'm
that just
trying
speaks
to
to the
think.
hustle of Merab, though.
No, that speaks to the UFC not wanting him to be champion and making him fight the only threat.
No,
in the
Merab
division
has
to
said
him.
like multiple times he wants quick turnarounds. He wants quick fights.
Dude, but that rushing him into the fight with Umar, like
No,
it
but
was
think
almost-
about I kind
No,
of
that's
agree with
okay,
Middle
yeah,
on this.
yeah,
Because
sorry,
think
I
about how
kinda
much
forgot
money
recency
Merab
bias.
missed out on. Merab missed out on a lot of money over the years by holding fucking Aljo's pocket for 5 years.
Yeah, he held Aljo's pocket, Frankie. No, he would have killed Aljo, and he was
No, but you know what I mean
merciful.
in terms of like you wouldn't even fight him, like
he
he missed out on a lot of money.
He did, and now he's gonna hold that belt as long as he wants, bro. I mean, honestly,
But the thing is, everyone thinks that about champions until
no, dude. I don't think that. There's several champions I don't think that about, but I mean, Merab in particular, definitely. Hamzat, Pantoja, not necessarily. I mean, he will be Van, but there's guys like Tamarov on the come up, and a few other people.
I still think
makes sense.
Tatsuro Taira is going to be unbeatable in about a year.
That's a distinct possibility. I think watch Tamarov, bro. Like,
I kind of have a
good as
hot
well.
take. I think the UFC did a disservice to Tyra by throwing him in too quickly against somebody like Roy Ball.
bro, he almost beat him, dude.
I know he almost beat him, but I think you give him one more fight before that, I think he beats him clearly.
I mean,
I think he beats him now.
I mean, what else do you do with
beats him now.
Royval but a rematch? It's like Royval's in a weird spot, dude. It's like he might as well go up to bantamweight.
I think he talked about it. Yeah, no, he's fighting Manel Kopp.
Oh, I mean, wait, but what? Yeah, that was the didn't Joshua Van fill in for? That's a guy that cancels fights left and right. Is Manel Kopp.
Yeah, as much as I like Manel Kopp, I like his antics. I like what I think he's promotable. I think he's entertaining to have a conversation about. But the motherfucker just cannot show up, dude. It's frustrating. I like his style. And
he's
just
canceled
doesn't show
more
up,
than half as many fights as he's actually had.
And people shit on Movsar Evloev. They're like, "Oh, Movsar pulls out all the time," even though half the fights that are canceled aren't his fault.
That's
they
what
shit
I
on
was.
Movsar.
Frankie,
they
that's
shit
what
on
I was
Movsar, but they don't talk shit about Manel Kopp.
1 second, Frankie. I was gonna say that until Ilya fights somebody like Movsar, who he won't because that he's moved up a division, or even
the same thing. Hey,
If
To
Ilya,
be
hold
fair,
on,
we said the same shit about Lopez, and look what just happened to him.
about
Or not
what's
Lopez. Sorry,
Bro,
Silva.
Ilya not being in your top 5 after beating 3 of the greatest fighters that
Bro,
have ever
I'm,
graced the
dude, I'm
UFC
sorry. He fought
devastatingly every
Dude, he
time
fought
is mad.
Volkanovski way too soon of a turnaround after the fucking Islam.
The
Probably,
Max fight
yeah.
proved that.
Charles
The Max fight
Oliveira
proved that
passed
he would
his
have done that either
prime.
way.
Wait, stop. Charles Oliveira passed his prime. The Holloway fight, definitely, you can't take away from him. 100%. I'm not saying
That's
Ilya is not a great
why I
fighter.
say
And the
that
Charles
I wanna
fight,
say-
upper weight
but-
class, and does it even more
I've got a take for you.
devastatingly.
Yeah, hold on.
That's
yeah,
why
but okay, Frankie,
Holloway fight
when
proved that the Volkanovski
He's a
fight would have
2-weight
gone
world
that way
champion,
either
and he's
way.
not in your top 5
Frankie,
for pound for pound. It's
when
mad.
he defends the belt against even Armin, let alone like when he defends the belt
Bro,
against
I can
Armin,
give you Marab because I think they're interchangeable. I think him and Marab is fine, but the same criticisms you're pushing towards.
dude, he hasn't
Ilya,
fought a
like,
wrestler
let me
yet,
finish.
like a
The
real wrestler.
same criticisms though that you're applying to Ilya, you can apply to Islam as well.
No,
The
you
Volk
can't.
rematch, fighting
Bro,
fucking Renato
he
Moicano.
subbed prime Charles Oliveira, bro. That's not the same as knocking
bro,
out a dusted chin.
Ilya knocked his ass out going upper weight class, destroyed him.
Dude, yeah,
Tried to
And
wrestle
he
him,
played the
destroyed him.
grappling. He
Oliveira's
played
past
the
his
grappling
prime,
game
dude.
against him. Oliveira.
You
Okay,
can't
I'll
say
give you
You
that.
can't say
I'll
that.
give you that. In my opinion, I think Oliveira is past his prime, but he also looked really good in that fight. Like a lot of people forget about, not to throw Joe Rogan out there, but dude, he fucking elbowed Ilya really fucking hard on the chin. Like,
Dude,
really hard.
Ilya is a great striker who sees openings, and
I'm
Oliveira's
telling you,
tight.
Ilya's wrestling. Caravaggio is saying it now. Ilya's wrestling is very underrated, and we're gonna see that.
Okay,
when he fights somebody
that's
who's a
what I'm saying.
wrestler.
I'm not closed-minded about that.
But you can't say he's not in the pound for pound list just because he hasn't
I'm
fought
not
a pure wrestler yet.
I just like, look, dude. It's like if he defends the belt against Armin Saryukian and how that fight goes, like if he wins and how that fight goes, like I mean he'll be there. It's just like he hasn't
No,
fought
but
anyone.
the
in
fucking
wrestling.
problem I
It's
have
like,
with that is that if he just smokes Armin, I feel like a lot of people, maybe even you included, are just gonna be, oh well, Armin was 18 months laid off. You know, he didn't have a fight left. He was inactive.
No, I don't give a shit about things like that, dude. I believe Armin was ready for a fucking title shot and got like in the UFC's been punishing him.
Fat.
Anyway, like I think, and regardless, in the interim between Islam beating JDM and like moving back down the lightweight to do the fight that everyone wants to see, which is Ilya versus Islam, Ilya needs to defend the belt at least once, no? And who else?
Islam needs to get knocked the fuck out by JDM. True, you're correct.
We're not gonna get Ilya versus Tapuria. Sorry, Ilya versus Islam. We're not gonna get it.
I do that shit all the time.
I disagree, Frankie. I think Islam beats JDM. I think.
Okay, what world do we get? Okay, I don't think so. I don't think Ilya's gonna go up to welterweight. He won't go down.
No, I don't think so either. I think
going
Islam goes back. No, Frankie. What I'm saying is,
Islam's gonna stay.
Islam goes.
I
don't think
see
so.
Ilya going up.
I really don't.
Ilya's never going to welterweight. That is not.
No, I know Ilya. Oh my god.
I'm not saying you said that. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying Islam's not going back down to 155.
Why would he stay at welterweight?
Well, because first of all, he's only probably got a couple of fights left anyway.
I
think Islam has
taken all this time bulking to 170 to do it properly. I can't.
What do you mean bulking, dude? He walks around the same
it doesn't work like
JDM.
that. You know it doesn't work like that.
I do know it doesn't work like that, but he does walk around like.
It's going to be much harder for him to get down to 155 again after being at 170 and probably feeling a lot more comfortable there.
I mean,
it's going to be tough. And you're implying that he's going to
think about the money, though. Think about the money.
But they'll make him drop the welterweight belt immediately to do that, which is why
they had. I mean, so what? Like think about the money.
Why would he drop his belt to go down and get the belt he already had?
Because
to fight a guy he doesn't even want to fight. He doesn't want to fight.
Do you think? No. Ilya doesn't want to fight Islam, dude. Other way around. Trust me.
I disagree with that completely.
I mean, and also
Ilya went up to 155 to fight
Frankie,
Islam.
what's I mean, what's like arguably like if not the like in the top 3 biggest fights that everybody wants to see? It's Ilya versus
Oh, I'm
Islam.
not saying it's not big. I'm just saying I don't see a path to it now that they're both in different divisions again.
Okay, but you're the one who said that you're the one who's on this whole Pereira moving up to heavyweight.
But the
By your
Pereira
same
thing
logic.
makes sense. The Pereira thing makes sense for 2 key reasons that you're overlooking. Yeah, number 1, it's a narrative that you can push with the freeweight world champion, and number 2, there's nobody else for Tom to fight. You can talk about Jolton Almeida all you want. Nobody gives a fuck about that.
Okay,
he's
so I
shit.
get right. So I'm and I get your point, but what I'm saying is, dude, like the demand for Ilya versus Islam would be high enough that the money that Dana White and Hunter would be willing to shell out. I mean, that's a
I
huge,
just don't
huge
know.
fight.
Here's the thing
That's a
that I see.
huge.
If the only way it could potentially happen is if Islam beats JDM, which isn't a foregone conclusion. And even if it does, I don't see him
Wait,
dropping
that's
his
the
belt
only
and
way
going back down.
bro. That's a
Yeah, because if you
given
look,
that
no,
Islam beats.
because I'm telling you what's going to happen. If Islam loses to JDM,
Never gonna
the
happen.
first thing Tapuri is going to say is, "What, you're not getting the title shot after coming off a loss." He's going to play that shit.
Yeah, Frankie, you're right, but there's no universe in which Islam loses that fight. Like,
I disagree.
I'm gonna enjoy
I've
that
got JDM winning it.
$322, by the way.
Frankie, yo, Noodle, yo, you guys,
You know what I'm
care
gonna
away
do?
on that?
I'm gonna get that $322 from you after JDM smokes Islam, and I'm gonna invest it in some unequal length headers for my Civic. And when I'm driving by, sounding like a
Caravaggio, that's the
WRX.
stupidest. That's the stupidest point in the world. They're being backed promotion wise doesn't line their pockets specifically. Like, dude, Caravaggio, you don't like. That's not how the economics of this work.
Yeah, they do.
Islam is 14. Dude, Islam is 100% gonna beat JDM, bro.
He is not
like,
gonna beat JDM.
You
dude.
saying it's 100% is a crazy take in
No,
MMA
it's
when
not.
they're both as good as they are.
Bro, JDM still has a grappling problem, bro. Islam's gonna kill him.
No, he doesn't have a
Really?
grappling
Okay.
problem. He has a
How does
getting
he?
up
How does he have
problem.
a grappling problem when he shucked off Bilal's takedowns?
Dude, you know what? Islam ain't no fake Palestinian from Chicago named Bilal Muhammad. Bro. It's not gonna fucking.
Dude. All right.
I mean, it's known that it's not known against casuals, but like JDM's takedown defense is very good. The problem is when he's on the
It's
ground,
also
he
it's
can't
not
get
only
back
is
up.
it very good, but watch his early fight with Ramazan Ameev. What is Islam really good at? Darce choke. Look at how he escaped the Darce choke against Ameev.
Fake Palestinian because of all the forks like.
Anyway,
Sorry,
this went on a little bit longer than I was expecting. I'm gonna have to duck.
Yeah, Frankie.
Right.
Frankie, good looks for having me on, bro. Take it easy.
No, I appreciate you coming on. Same with you, Noodle. You crazy bastard.
That's what I did. All right.
Good to see you, bro.
It's good to be back. Somewhat ish. So yeah, I'll probably try and hop on more often. So
yeah, you're always welcome, man.
All right, thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Take it easy, brother.
See you.
See ya. All right. Well, thanks to everyone for turning up. It's been a while since we've done these panels, and they're always wacky and a bit out there. Yeah, you know, we're a little bit out of practice. But shout out to everyone who obviously tuned in. Always appreciated. I'll be back, I think, either tomorrow or Tuesday to get back to the vertical streams, because I'm kind of getting used to doing those now as well. And it's kind of nice being able to focus on the chat a little bit more as well. So the panels will be back regularly on Sunday. We're going to try and get like a regular team going. And then I'll see you again on Tuesday for a breakdown of the next card and just talking general shit as we do. But much love to all of you. Thanks very much. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend wherever you are. And I'll see you on Monday or Tuesday. It's probably more likely to be Tuesday. Have a great one, guys.